Happy Friday. Okay, we'll still eat pickles today, but also more of an important stream, and I appreciate all of you for being here. Just make sure that you guys can actually see me and hear me, and we'll turn this brightness up here. How about we do that? All right, just a little. How's that? Does it look extra shiny now? Okay, thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate it. And I know this was kind of like a short notice one because I didn't post until today. It's a little bit bright. I wonder where the remote is. Okay. Anyway, hey guys. Okay, you can hear me? Good. What's up, Annalise? What's up? Happy belated birthday. Congratulations on 10K. Okay, so I guess we'll wait a little bit before we get really into it. But our giveaway today is we're going to give away tickets to a pet expo in Toronto, which I'm going to be at this weekend. Or not this weekend, the weekend after. So not tomorrow, but next weekend. I'm actually really excited about this one. The pet expos are weird because they're not just reptiles. It's like dogs, cats. There's going to be birds at this one. But it's like multiple days, and then, I stay in Toronto and get to hang out with my friends and stuff. And anyway, they're a really fun time. So I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah. So, is the phone going to do that thing where I have to keep pressing it to keep it interesting? And we're going to take out the Fiji banded iguana today. Maybe we'll take out some monkey tail skinks or some other stuff. We're down here so that you guys can just kind of tell me to take stuff out. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. It's also 100 degrees down here. 77 degrees down here, but still pretty hot. All right, where are we at? Hey, what's up? Do you have any boods? I don't know what that means. But anyway, 179 people. How about that? Okay, so what we're going to do for this stream is I will not be keeping any of the money. Normally for streams, I take 10% and I donate to a charity. This time I'm taking 100% of the net. So what I actually get to keep from the donations, and I'm going to give that to the GoFundMe below. I don't do GoFundMes. I don't promote them. Because here's the thing. Everybody has a GoFundMe, and if I promoted every single one, my channel would be nothing but please support this GoFundMe. However, this is different because if you guys don't know, I'll just get it out of the way. Brian Barchuk, who is not only like a hero to me because the reason that I started this channel in the first place is because of guys like Brian, but also Brian's a friend of mine too. And I was very lucky to spend an entire day with Brian, and we'll go into that, and I'll talk quite a bit about Brian probably for this stream. But I got to see him at Animal Con, and I did my best to help him out with that. And then this year with Animal Con, I'll be there and helping out too. And he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which, if you don't know, is one of the really not good ones. It's a really brutal prognosis. I'm trying to make it through this, so I'm really sorry if I keep stuttering. But Clistia Robinson, $2. Prayers for Brian, such a good man. He is. Thank you so much. So if you guys just got here, all the money will be going to Brian's GoFundMe. And if you want to donate directly to his GoFundMe, I don't care. This is not for clout. If this stream has $0, but I sent a bunch of you to the GoFundMe, that's totally fine too. I'm just trying to help him out. So basically, the reason that Brian is asking for money in his videos and I'm asking for money for him, it's not for him so that he can go on a vacation before, whatever happens. He wants to open the Legacy Aquarium, which is the building across the street from the Reptarium. It's going to be a big aquarium. He's deep into it already, and in order to do that, we need to, or he needs to come up with the rest of the money, because it turns out when you have a prognosis like he does and you might not be around for much longer, the bank is not that happy to jump in and give you money, which is something that most of us probably have never thought of. And so now to secure a loan is not really feasible for a man that they may consider to be a dying man, right? I would never use that language to describe Brian because he's a fighter and he'll beat it. But a bank, I understand how it works. I have mortgages and it's very difficult to secure them. And anyway, so keeping this as upbeat as possible, all of the super chats will be going to the Legacy Aquarium. Every single dollar, not 10%, 50%, every single dollar. I'm keeping no money. So thank you guys so much. And if you don't want to donate to the stream, I would encourage you, if you have money to give, please go to the link in the description. And that's his GoFundMe, and you can donate directly to him. So I don't care how it goes to him. I'm just trying to raise awareness. But either way, Echo the Raptor, prayers for Brian and his family, 199. Man, reading out loud is tough. So anyway, I'll tell you stories about Brian as we go here, because like, if there was no Brian, there would be no Wickens Wicked Reptiles. And that's not just me saying that. I for real mean that. There is zero chance I would have started a channel if that guy didn't exist. So, it's $20. Stutter all you need, bro. It's hard. I cried and don't know him personally like you do. He's one of the reasons why we are able to do what we do in this community, and it's true. So, but yeah, no crying in the stream, but maybe some stuttering. Alyssa, $5. Thank you so much. Gary's TNA Exotics. I've donated the as well, the GoFundMe, as well as he posted a link on my channel. I'll donate here too. He needs all the help he can get right now. So thank you guys so much. Stephanie Jarvis, I hope this will help. I wish I could give more. Hey, and that's the thing too, is don't feel bad either. I'm soliciting, but if you can't, I get it. Like, don't hurt yourself financially in order to, like, it's fine. It's okay. Code Meister05, $3. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Asher. Hey, hope you have a good live stream. Got to jump. Just wanted to say hi. April 1st is tomorrow, friend. I know you're talking about it. I can't wait to watch your video. I'm also going to have my eye on Annalise's channel tomorrow, too. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. If you could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. It helps boost this to more people. And anyway, so the reason that Brian's asking for money is it's not like it must be very hard for him. I imagine he's done everything by himself, but at the end of the day, he needs to finish the aquarium. That's like his legacy, and he's got a great family to take over for him if something were to happen. But it's hard to secure a loan when you have that prognosis. So I truly do believe if he was not served with what he has now, there'd be zero chance he'd be asking for money. Like, I know Brian. Brian does not care about money at all. Brian cares about his family, and that's what he's doing. So anyway, okay. Sherry, I'm not even going to try your last name. I'm sure it's very beautiful, but I cannot say it. Thank you for being such a good friend. I'm not really doing anything special here, so but thank you. I appreciate it. Just if I can use my platform to help out, I'm going to. Ravishing Reptiles, $20. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for hosting this. Brian is the best. Brian is the best. And I know a couple of you asked if Brian's going to show up, and he's not. But so anyway, I hope you stay. Anyway, we're going to talk about other stuff. Don't worry. It's not just going to be, I'm not going to be like holding back emotion here. So anyway, the whole time. Johnny Novels, $9.99. I have never in my life thought someone online I haven't had the pleasure of meeting could ever affect me to the point of tears almost daily. I was nothing more than to be his presence just once. Well, yeah, no, yeah. John Morrison, $50. Big fan of yours and big fan of Brian's. Hope you're able to raise a lot for him. He deserves it. He certainly does. Another $10. Elysium Herps. I started watching Brian years, and his videos helped me get over my fear of snakes. I now happily own over 12 snakes. I wouldn't have taken the leap if it wasn't for Brian. So yeah, man, these are like touching to read. Alyssa Figliano. This hobby would be nothing if not for Brian. Best wishes for him and his family. Accidentally deleted previous donation. Well, I appreciate all that you guys donate. So yeah, Nick. Wow. And okay. Hey Google, turn on the reptile room. And I'm sorry for all of you who I just tripped your Google stuff. Hoping Brian can see his dream come to fruition. Really? Okay, we'll figure it out in a second. Hope Brian can see his dream come to fruition, and we're appreciative for the help and the endeavor. Man, you guys are coming out in droves here. This is pretty crazy. Thank you guys so much. Nathan Ramsey, $49.99. I met Brian at Tinley in October. Love him and everything he does, and I'm doing a giveaway for his Zen Habitats Enclosure for him. That's awesome. Okay, if you have a Google device, mute me for a second, so I'm going to say the magic words. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Google, turn on the reptile room. Okay. Mr. Crow, $1.99. Brian Strong. Yeah, thank you guys so much. So anyway, Tipping scales, $5. Had huge respect for you before this and so much more now. One bald bearded classes reptile to another. Thank you. Kathy Burke, $20. Thank you so much. Sharon Beverage, $20. Health, healing, and positivity to Brian. Why is there an emoji there that I can't? Love your content, and I know he was an inspiration to you, and he was. So I started watching Brian and feel free to share your Brian stories in the comments too. Maybe I'll read a couple. But I started watching Brian in 2014. I remember it because it was like the first like place that I moved away from home to, and I could have it on like the TV, and I could just watch it when I was doing stuff. Like on Saturdays, I remember I'd put on Snake Bites, and I'd sweep up the house and stuff, and I could see the TV from the entire house and listen. And I just continued watching. And then he started his vlog, and I think that was in 2016 or 2017. And I watched every day for the first like 100 and something episodes. I'd like be ironing clothes. I used to work at this day job, and I had to like wear dress shirts and stuff. And I'd iron clothes every day, and that would be when I watched the vlog. And it was so crazy to think like, man, it'd be so cool to be on this. Like, imagine if I got to meet this guy. And Tessa W Designs, 11 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much from Canada. Appreciate you. How do you maintenance the tanks at the top of the room? That's funny, Matt Laparo. And the answer is the stool that I have right here, which my pickles and drink are on. So I have to blow my nose sooner than before. You guys are very touching. You guys are so funny. So basically, wow. And I kept watching. And then eventually a friend of mine said to me, like, so I don't know if you guys, some of you might not know, I'm a stand-up comic. That's how I got started in this in the first place. And this guy, so this really cool promoter guy, Dylan, he said to me one day, I was in between jobs, right? And I was about to start a new job the next week. And I'm like, man, I'm bored. I got nothing to do. And he's like, you know what you should do? You should make a YouTube channel about reptiles. You have all these reptiles and you have this personality, you have camera, so you should do it. So I did. And like immediately that day I started. And my inspiration was always Brian. Like he had these vlogs, right? In my first video, if you go back to my first video, it's in the portrait mode. So it's not even the right orientation, but it's a vlog where I go to the reptile store, the same reptile store I still go to, who hopefully I'm going to do a tour. And actually the girl that I hired to help me, that's where I met her, was at that reptile store. But yeah, so I just started like doing vlog stuff because that's what Brian did. And then eventually I kind of refined how I do things, but I just figured, okay, well, Brian can, like, that's what Brian does, so that's what I'm going to do. So he inspired me to start that. And then I kind of went on my own direction and do it like different now, but he was actually the first guy to do top fives. Like, I know you guys say, I've read comments, oh, well, he's doing the Clint thing with the top fives. And yeah, Clint was doing top fives before me, all the respect to him, and he definitely inspired me too. But Brian was doing top fives in 2008. So that's the guy. That is the guy. Scrub J93, $5. Thank you so much. Jessica Lehman, $20. You're the best. Appreciate you guys. If you guys just showed up, all the super chat money is going to the Legacy Aquarium that Brian Barchuk is opening. And oh yeah, I watched the vlog today. That was pretty cool. That Noah wants to step up and take over. I've met Noah a couple times. Like I don't know him that well, but I kind of assumed by his character that was the way it was going to go. So Noah's a stand-up guy. Love that guy. Hunter Nicholas, Cancer Consugma. Yeah, that's right. Lost too many great men in my life to it. Also a video on rosy boas. I feel they're criminally underrated. I agree they're criminally underrated, and I should do a video on rosy boas. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, you want to see the Fiji Banded? I'm going to get it right now. I'm down here. I can just grab stuff now. So there it is. Okay, ready? Oh. All right, Frankie. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Nope, that's... Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a Fiji banded iguana. If you don't know, if you've never seen one before, very rare species, illegal in the U.S. KT 999. I've never met him, but I've watched the videos. Oh, you guys are amazing. The videos since I joined the reptile community. Crying doesn't begin to describe my emotions because I may never get a chance to meet him. So I have met him, and I'll tell you what, if you met him, it would be worse. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like, I wish that everybody could meet him because there's people that I've met in this community and they're not like they are on camera. Brian is exactly like he is on camera. Maybe a little like subdued, like not as energetic, like crazy energetic all the time. Like he's a normal person, but in terms of like caring, anyway, I'll get into it in a second. I just want to catch up on this. Kate Harris, 550 Canadian. Thank you so much, Kate. Appreciate you. You're awesome, man. We're already up to $400. You guys are freaking amazing. Liz Washer. So we've already put more money into this than my entire last stream, and we're only 15 minutes in. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Liz Washer, 19.99. Cody Fitz, 19.99. Georgia Altic, $2. You guys are amazing. Casey Lynn Smay, $10. We love you, Brian. The reason we started in the reptile world is because of Brian, and I bawled my eyes out daily watching him. $5 is for me, $5 from my hubby at Smay Serpents. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All Canadian Reptile Girl, $25. Hi, Adam. Here's to clean bill of health for Brian. So, Annalise, thank you so much, and congratulations on 10K. You earned it. You're awesome, and hopefully I'll see you in May. Okay, so this is a Fiji banded iguana, and this is something that you're never going to see on most U.S. channels because they are illegal in the U.S., and I'll explain why in just a minute. After we get to Richard, Tarantula Collective, $5. Much love for you, Brian. Keep up the great work, dude. Well, and you've met Brian because you were at AnimalCon. But anyway, if you like invert footage or invert video rather, and you like the coolest, most cinematic video ever, then you should go to the Tarantula Collective. I don't even like tarantulas. I'm afraid of them, but I still go watch it. Brian Stewart, that's not the first name either. Richard's channel because it's just the best. Like nobody does it like Richard does. So, yeah. Anyway, this is Frankie, Fiji banded iguana. He's actually been doing really good. I set up a vet appointment for him because he's got a little bit of black going on. I don't know if you guys can help me, but he's got a little bit of black going on in scalation. It looks like black mold, like in your bathroom. It's not it, but it doesn't rub off. He seems fine. His balance is fine. Yeah, but anyway, he's going to the vet as soon as we can get an appointment for him. That's the other thing in Canada is not only is it expensive to go to a vet, like a reptile vet, but to get an appointment takes for freaking ever. Spooky Tuesdays. Look, oh my God, you guys are freaking amazing. $20. Brian was a huge inspiration for me getting my first snake at age 37, a hypoberm. Excellent choice. Okay. I was lucky enough to get a pair of Silver Queen ghost corn snakes from his recent sale. Brian rocks your generation. Our generation, Steve Irwin. He is. And I'll talk about the comparison between Steve Irwin and Brian. I get flack for it. Don't care. Going to say it loud and proud. We'll scream it at you in 1 second. Rick Croney, $100 Canadian. On behalf of my reptiles and anyone here who cannot donate, here's to Brian. Man, what a nice thing to say. So, Rick, you always show up. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for donating so wildly generously. That's really nice. So, anyway, Rick, appreciate you. Sydney Marshall, $9.99. Thank you so much. Tarantula Cribs, $20. We first met Brian at AnimalCon. He is an inspiration. He truly is. Man, AnimalCon's amazing, and I really hope that everything goes smoothly. I'm sure it will, and I cannot wait to see Brian there and all of you guys. If you ever thought I want to go to a reptile event, AnimalCon is the most fun thing I've ever done in my entire life related to reptile. It's not even close. It's not even close. There's nothing that even comes close to how good of an experience that was. So if you ever have the opportunity, you have to go. Come meet all of your favorite creators and just overall have a good time. Wow. Okay. Man, this is like overwhelming. Oh my God. OSHA? Sorry, Oshi? Sorry, I'm trying my best here. It's your fault that I have hognose and beardies. F cancer, Brian Strong. I agree. It is cancer is stupid, but I'm glad that I've got to inspire you, and I'm glad that you have some really cool reptiles. Sassy Serpents, $5. I've donated a few times, and I'll be vending this weekend in Manchester, New Hampshire, hopefully raising some money for Brian's Legacy Aquarium. That is amazing. Good for you, and thank you so much. Richard Carrier, $40. Thanks, buddy. I'm still not moving to Edmonton, but I appreciate you, buddy. That means a lot. Thank you. Dana Noreen, $11. Used to have night terrors about snakes. And thanks to Brian, I now own a ball python. He changed the negative connotation I had about them. So thank you for the 11 Canadian dollars. I appreciate you. And when I say Canadian dollars, I'm not like diminishing it. I'm just like, thanks for being Canadian and watching this. So MKR Reptiles, Brian has helped me see that reptiles are wonderful and turn fear into passion. He's an amazing human. He certainly is. He certainly is. Rochelle B, $15. Watching Brian's journey, you can see the determination he has to accomplish his dreams and fight this with every ounce of his being. For my daughter and me, for such an inspiration to the community. Also, you guys are writing these fine. I just reading out loud is difficult when it's moving. Thank you so much again. Oushi, pretend you're howling. Oushi. Did you guys see that? Okay, you can't. Oh, it might turn off the stream. See you at Animal Con. Thank you so much for the extra $5 to correct my mispronunciation. Isol Retina, $10. Thank you so much. And if I mispronounce your name isn't stupid. I'm stupid. So Curtis Lyons, $9.99. It says a lot about Brian for so many people to share the same sentiment. As a husband and father, I would want nothing more to make sure my family is taken care of. This is awesome for everyone. So here's the thing too. I didn't realize. So he doesn't have life insurance. That's part of what he said because he felt like he never needed it. Brian is very confident, not to a fault. Like everything he's ever set out to accomplish, he's accomplished. But it must have been. I can't imagine what that feeling would be. Like no one expects to get cancer. No one expects to get such an aggressive form of cancer. So yeah, like would be amazing if we could help pull this off. And I know we're not gonna get $2 million on the stream. I'm not interested in doing that. But even if we can get a few $100, or if we can get to $1,000, we're close. By the way, 646 is what we're at. So if we can get say $1,000, which would be as much as I've ever made on one of these streams, and I can donate it all to him, that would make me very happy. So anyway, I appreciate all of you. You guys are freaking awesome. Anyway, this is a Fiji banded iguana. Also, so today I was handling the monkey tail skinks. Like, I am torn up. Those things have crazy nails. They're ridiculous. So maybe I can get one out for you, but it's difficult to handle them on your own. Oh no, tarantula cat's on here? Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, handling the monkey tail skinks is a little bit difficult because their claws are so strong. They don't, like with him, he'll hold on to you and his claws go a little bit into your skin. The monkey tails go into your freaking skin. They're wild. So Random T 550. Thank you so much. Appreciate the generous donation. Also, why do you need such a long tail? What is this? Why do you need such a long tail? And how come you're so handsome? Just look at you. Just look at you. What if you go up here? Will you just stay like Diamond does? No, that's all right. Where are we at here? Solid Serpents. Animal Con was a great experience. Glad I met Brian. It was awesome being around him and the other animal folk. Sending snake love and support from Utah. What's up, Utah? Thanks, Solid Serpent. Sherry, I'm not gonna try. If anyone can beat this, it's Brian. I start every day looking forward to my time starting my day with him. Yeah, me too. And I think that I like to see that his channel is gaining quite a bit of traction. I hate that it's because of this, but not that he wasn't getting traction before. Obviously, he's like the biggest or second biggest guy in the hobby. So it's also when you're bald, it feels so weird. Why do you have to do that? Repccessories, $13.99. Noah has been doing a freaking amazing. Thanks for doing this. You're awesome. Yeah, Noah is the man. So I look forward to seeing him again at Animal Con. Katie Osborne, photography, $19.99. Thank you so much. I don't know why it cuts off your business name. I'm assuming photography. Kim Crawford, $50. Wow. Legacy needs to do a buy an engraved brick or something like that to raise money. People are into that sort of thing. See you at Animal Con, Adam, Kim, and Tracy. Yeah, I agree. They do. And I'll be honest, I don't really have enough money. I'm not rich, so I can't afford to sponsor an aquarium or something like that for 50 or 500 grand or whatever they are. I wish that I could, and I would love that, and I'd love to have my name somewhere beside Brian, not for clout, but just so that it would mean a lot to me for my name to be somewhere with Brian. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I don't know, maybe bricks. I don't know. It's a cool idea. I'll bring that up to him. Juice Boy. Oh wait, did we miss one? Oh, K, $13.99 Canadian dollars. Sending love to Brian from Manitoba, Canada. Ooh, bird, Chile. Thank you so much. Juice Boy, $1.99. Juice Boy, so Mike O'Hearn. Anyway, TC Berg, $20. Thank you so much. Sarah Elman, $49.99. Thank you. Gary's TNA Exotics. Here we go. I had a brain aneurysm 11 years ago and had a 96% chance of dying, an 84% chance of not walking or talking again. The doctor told my wife to prep for the worst. I had a miracle, and Brian will too. That is an inspirational tale. Wow, that's amazing. I'm glad that you're here. That's awesome. Reptiverse, $4.99. Brian is the only reason I got into reptiles hobby again to begin with. I hope to see you both at Animal Con. Yeah, well, I think that's a sentiment for a lot of people. Emily Smith, $5. Thank you. Christina Hughes, $10. Cheers to you. Thank you. This is a Monster Energy drink, by the way. I'm a child. At 8:30 at night. Okay, let's give away a pair of tickets. If you are from the area of Toronto, or you can make it to Toronto next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what the dates are, like the 7th to 9th, I think. Anyway, if you can make it and you would like, I'll be there and I'll come say hi to you. We can take a picture, high five, patty cake, secret handshake, whatever. And you'd like to come to the expo, I would like you to enter into the draw and I will send you a pair of tickets. All you have to do is comment right now. Oh, and don't enter if you're not going to go. If you're not going to go, do not enter, please. I want this to go to someone who actually is going to go. So, right Expo right now. Just spam with Expo, and then I'll pick in like 2 minutes if it's you. So, Eric Wall, $25. Met Brian at the Reptarium. I live in Michigan. He was so gracious, and friendly. He's also pretty graceful. I've seen him dance. Not really. Yeah, the Reptarium is awesome. So, wow. The Reptileverse. I know where you live. You're coming to Toronto next week, and are you sure? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, let's wait for 2 seconds. Anyway, I am so lucky that I get to have this animal. And so I've always wanted a Fiji Banded. Mike Taitula has one. And that was like my inspiration to get one because he talks them up and Mike and I are friends. And then I went to the CRBE, which is the one in September, which unfortunately is the same weekend as Animal Con. And I already told Brian I was going to be at Animal Con, and now for sure I'm not missing Animal Con. But unfortunately, I will not be at the CRBE this year because of that. But anyway, I got him at the CRBE, and it's an amazing show, and I'm very lucky to have him. Anyway, okay, you can stop. Zev's Green Reptiles. Zev Green Reptiles. So, Max, would you please put my email address into the comment section? wickenswickedreptiles@gmail.com. Email me, Zev Green. What was it? Zev Green. I said it before. Anyway, email me, and I'll email you your tickets back. Okay, I'm going to put him back because he's a little bit crazy. So, Kyle D, thanks for the $4.99. I appreciate you. Okay, ready, buddy? We'll go here, and maybe we'll take out Diamond in a sec. But for now, let's do that. Maybe I can finish that pickle. Oh, there's snakes everywhere. Okay. Oh, I almost fell off my chair. Also, these chairs, if you watch the Joe Rogan Experience, you've probably seen these chairs. Don't buy one. They're not worth the money. Very uncomfortable. I wish I never bought one. Anyway, I went back to my $200 chair. Anyway. Ouchie, $10. My dad's about to start his battle against cancer too. I hope a miracle for him and his family. Also, I'm in the States and really jelly that Fiji baby is gorgeous. Yeah, he is. Oh boy. Oh, Matt, you're here too. Thanks, Matt. So, yes, and also have to send you a bunch of stuff for the B-roll for that video. I know. So, anyway, that's cool. I'm glad that Max. How about a round of applause for Max and Matt? Thank you guys so much for modding this thing. Jason's Reptiles, 99 cents. Thank you so much. Oh, it's the misting system. So all the PVCs have a missing system now. How about that? Yeah, how about that? I'm sweating. Okay. Just checking to make sure they're all... So here's the thing. Here's the thing with snakes is if the PVC or the misting nozzle is in the PVC, the snakes will like hit it and stuff because snakes do all like snaky stuff. That's what they do. So then you have to readjust the nozzles all the time, which is something I never thought of. But anyway, Hunter Nicholas, $1.99. You kind of remind me of Walmart brand Joe. Oh my God, that is so nice of you to say. One time someone called me a way less funny, less attractive, shorter Bill Burr, and it was the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. So I appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, don't buy one of these chairs. Capisco, they're good for like 2 hours, and then after that, it's just like, but it's cool because you can like sit different ways. So now I feel cool because I can sit like this. Anyway, I feel like an idiot. Okay, where are we here? Oh, whoa. Learning every day, $50. As a teacher, I can confidently say channels like yours and Brian's inspire and foster a love for our planets and its amazing creatures. Our planet and its amazing creature. We only have one planet. Thank you for sharing your passion and thank you for doing this. God bless. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And it's very generous. Oh, by the way, we're $30 away from $1,000. Hey! That's so amazing. Like we're 30 minutes in, $1,000. You guys are freaking amazing. Bill Burr is hilarious. Yeah, of course Bill Burr is hilarious. Bill Burr is the man. Freaking awesome. Sybil Winfield, $18. Thank you so much. All Canadian Reptile Girl, $15.50 Canadian dollar. Snakes do snaky things. Quality jokes, so it's true. Snaky snake. I can see you and I can hear you, sneaky snake. Everybody over the age of 30 understands. That's a French ass name, Yvonne. Anyway, thank you so much for the donations, guys. We are $6 away from $1,000. We're gonna keep going. Oh, winner, chicken dinner. Susan Bizaka, $10. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We're at $1,000 now. Brooke Blem. I used to go to school with a girl named Brooke Blum. Close. Hey, from Geeky Gecko Creations in Arizona, would you ever be willing to do a stream with us and talk reptiles? Yep. It's amazing that you're doing this for Brian. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And no, Brian doesn't know I'm doing this. I'm not reaching out. I have Brian's phone number. I can reach out to him anytime. I'm not. This is not what this is for. And if you guys go and donate to the GoFundMe instead of this, that's totally fine. I am not interested in any clout or this is not about that. This is for Brian. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Linda Wickens. What's up, Mom? $20. Thank you, Brian, for being an inspiration to my son, sending you positive vibes. You got this. Thanks, Mom. Casey Silva, $100. You always show up with the most ridiculously generous. Thank you so much. $100. Hey, Adam, this is a great thing you're doing for Brian. This is an amazing community. The large yoga ball is a very comfortable chair. Go Bruins. Hey, how about those Bruins? The best, maybe. Are we still on track? I haven't been paying attention because I'm busy. But not that you guys aren't either. But are we still on track for the best regular season in the history of the NHL? Definitely the best season in Bruins history. But I'd be very excited if. Anyway, I can't wait to watch the playoffs. I got to start watching. I got to stop making excuses. Anyway, yeah. So we gave away that pair of tickets. So please email me. $199. So we are at $1,110 now. Is that's going for? Let's go for 2,000. Hey, I'm okay for going for 2,000. Let's rack it up, baby. Let's rack it up. On the live, all I can see is like 1.1K now. So once it gets to 1.2K, I'll know. But I don't know in the tens. I know in the hundreds of dollars now. I don't know why YouTube does that. Also, I do this on my phone because I can't figure out how to do it on a computer. And remember we used to do these on computers? Like we used to do create with graphics and stuff. This is like way back in the day, like 25,000 subscribers. And I could never figure it out. So 357 people just watching on a Friday at 8:30 at night. Thank you guys so much. Or whatever time it is where you guys are. Go Islanders. No. Gross as an old boy from Montreal. Got to say boo Bruins. Hey, man, listen. I understand. Growing up a Montreal fan would have been so cool if you're 100. If you don't have an old age pension, it's been rough for the last few years for you guys. But I'll tell you. Can you get Pikachu out? Yes, I can. Unless he's locked up because he does have a girlfriend. So in a couple minutes, I'll get another Go Chiefs. Yeah. Hey, man, Patrick Mahomes is the guy. Man, Juice Boy, what are you doing? You donate money and then you spam. What are we doing? You're a hero, and then now you're not. What are you doing? We had to. Wow, we got a whole bunch of mods here. This is great. So, from the bottom of my heart, thanks all of you for donating so far. We're not wrapping up the stream or anything. I'm just saying thank you guys so much. If you just got here, all of the money that you guys donate goes to the Legacy Aquarium. We're donating it to Brian Barchuk. So thank you guys so much. John Morrison, $10. I got Bruin tickets for the next weekend. Can't wait. Can I come? Just kidding. I hope you guys have a great time. Jason Reptiles, $1.99. Yeah. Oh, I got to be eating some pickle juice and stuff. You should wash your hands after you touch reptiles. But whatever. Yeah. I've only been to one Bruins game in my life in Buffalo. I think they lost. I used to babysit for this guy, and then for Christmas, I didn't wear a coat, and he thought that I didn't have a coat, but I was just like a young kid who didn't want to wear one because it wasn't cool. So he bought me a Bruins coat, and then he took me to a Bruins game. It was pretty cool. Anyway. Tessa W Designs, $5. Well, you have your Habs and Habs Nots. That's funny. I like that. That's good. 1993 was so long ago. Cheers. Oh, if you guys follow the Instagram, do you guys like the pickle related stuff? Even if you say no, I'm gonna still do it. It's just nice to have a little bit of feedback. Whoa! Cats and Cardio, $100. Love your content. I've been binge watching it for the past 2 months. Huge Pokemon fan myself. Send a picture of my Pokemon sleeve. Oh yeah, on IG. Always thank you for doing this. For Brian, much love. Watching the videos about it is heartbreaking. He's such an inspiration. Cats and Cardio with $100. Thank you so much, Rick. $100. Casey, $100, and all of you who donated. Thank you guys so much. Also, vinegar makes your nose run and itchy, so I'm not picking my nose. The Chiefs are just the best team. Well, right now they are for sure. Absolutely. I don't know. I grew up a Patriots fan. And by grew up a Patriots fan, I mean my dad was a Patriots fan like in the 70s and 80s. So my first jersey was a Bledsoe jersey, not a Brady jersey. Like when I was a kid, I used to wear number 11 starter Bledsoe jersey to practice when I was a kid. So anyway, watching Brady not suit up for the first time since I was 10 years old, it's going to be tough this year. Yeah, it's like a piece of me died, you know. But and then Aaron Rodgers too. Like he's trying to go to the Jets, but he was drafted when I went into high school, so he's like the last guy from my childhood. So it'll be hard to see him go too. But anyway, we're not going to get into a football thing because I see the viewership drop every time we do that. Cadence Reads, $10. They donated to the GoFundMe a few times, but I was so excited about the live stream, so I have to donate here too. Thank you for helping out and for everything else you do. Well, thank you for donating. I appreciate you. Cadence Reed. Make sure that I didn't say Candace. Glad I did. Tyler Lloyd, $20. Do you have any of your pythons on the automated mister system? Brian Strong, F Cancer. Yes, I do. Thank you for the $20. So basically everything, and I'll show you around. I'll take the phone out of the thing and I'll show you around in a little bit. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 PVCs on misters, including a Durmal's ball, which we can talk about. Anyway, thank you for the $20. Sarah Strickland, $9.99. Thoughts, prayers, and all the support we can send. It's wonderful how the community comes together. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the $9.99. Mr. Crow, $1.99. Favorite Pokemon? Mine is Umbreon. Well, it's going to be one of the original 151. Scyther, maybe? I don't know. Thanks for the $1.99, but it's a tough question. Scyther? Well, I don't have a reptile named Scyther yet. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much. $1.2 thousand. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, we're crushing it. Since Pikachu is busy, well, here, let's see if Pikachu's busy or not. Let's pull somebody out. Hey, I'm done with that pickle now. Juice Boy again. I tried to donate more, but it wouldn't let me. Well, thank you. Anyway, who do we have over here? Everybody's locked up today. Here, let's see. So Pikachu's not locked up, but his girlfriend is kind of, yeah, how about you go away? There we go. And Pikachu, you come with me. There we Okay. So, found the wild Pikachu. He's already in his own Pokeball, which is really nice too. How about that? See, isn't he so cute? Also, there's probably the smell of rats in this room because we fed somebody today, so I'll be a little bit extra careful with them. All right, where do we? Oh, cool. Man, I'm falling behind. You guys distract me. Okay, Juice Boy again. Oh, already read that one. Within the web, $20. Much love to Brian and his family. Um, I he's gonna smash this thing. Looking forward to meet you and the guys at the next Animal Con. Man, I can't wait for Animal Con. I'm so excited, and also I'm very excited for here. Just hold him like a baby. I'm also very excited for the Pet Expo this weekend. I always have a really fun time with those things, and especially now that well, he's not going to be at this one, but a friend of mine. Oh, Cat Aaliyah. Hey, oh, you're licking my hand there. What's up, Cat Aaliyah? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Where are you? Where's your head? Oh, there you are. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. It was really fun hanging out with you at Animal Con, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Who else is here? Transfer Collective. So many good spider people. Yeah, what's up with that? Spider people don't like me. What's up, friend? Anyway, Catalina, I hope you're doing well, and I'm very jealous of your farm as always. Man, so every time I take them out, I always kind of like just inspect. Everybody looks good, looking very handsome, Pikachu. I had the retics out today. I had the berms out today. So I hired someone. I don't know if we talked about this last time. I don't know if I had her working with me last time. Yeah, see you at the next Animal Con, Catalina. I'll be there. We'll party with Dave. But anyway, so I have this girl that's working with me now, and that I met at the Reptiles store that I go to. So she works there on weekends, and then she works with me on Tuesdays and Fridays so far, and big help. So I have a lot of help in this room now. So we're filming the reptile room tour. That's something that's actually happening now, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited that we're finally getting the reptile room tour filmed. It's going to take a while to edit. Like, it's a pain. And the editors that I have are amazing. They're super talented. But big videos like that, I edit myself just because I have a hard time letting go. So, and this will be the first reptile room tour that I've done in 2.5 years. So I'm going to edit myself. It might take a while. And then hopefully we can maybe start doing a little bit more. Maybe I can train Aria to film. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. And then she could help film B-roll, and then I could send the stuff to Matt or Dev to edit. So anyway, the Pokemon video is being edited right now. Matt's editing that one, and then I sent another one, top 5 reptiles you never see anymore. So so that's why I was doing B-roll with the Skinks today and with Frankie and a bunch of those guys. And anyway, so Dev is editing that one. So hopefully those videos will be done. And I'm just trying to get ahead because I've been talking about starting a new channel forever, and I'd like to eventually actually get that going. But I'm kind of busy right now. And also I want to do some more traveling. And in the summer, I kind of want to be able to be like, oh, it's Wednesday at 2 p.m. and I've been working all day. I'm going to go hang at my pool because it's cold and depressing here. And if it's warm, I want to be outside. So anyway, Bridget Vogel, $1.99. Prayers for Brian and his family. Thank you so much. BJ Bird, 269. $1.99. You drinking orange juice? No, it's Monster Energy drink. Delicious. Okay. But I do like orange juice. Hey, you want to, here, what if we just, every time I look at my hand, it's like so messed up from that skink. Okay. All right. I have a necklace. Do you know that royal pythons were called royal pythons because in Africa, back in ancient times, not ancient times, but long, long ago, the royals would wear ball pythons like jewelry. Now you know. That's why they're called royal pythons in Europe. Best of luck with your new channel. Thank you. When it comes, I'll definitely let you guys know about it. Oh, and by the way, reticulated pythons are freaking awesome. I can't show you them today because they're in the other room. They're in quarantine, but they're freaking amazing. So basically, if you guys don't know, I talked about it in a few videos, but Matthew of Snake Cake Exotics Beauty Boas, he had a tragedy with one of his retics, and he decided that he was going to get rid of the rest of his retics. And yeah, so he gave them to me, which is really nice because he lives an hour and a half down the road. I went and got all of them for free. Thank you, Matthew. I'm going to rehome a couple of them. And yeah, they're great. They're super fun. There's a few of them that are kind of sketchy, but there's a couple of them that are like just so much fun to handle, and they're super smart, and I've been having a great time. And Pikachu, I can feel you. Ooh, licks my neck. I like it. Not like that. Oh, goodness gracious. That's so weird. Okay. Not as weird as the nails feel on the back of a bald head, by the way. Okay. What are we doing here? I have a dwarf and mainland. Yeah, they're great sticks. So I don't want a mainland; they're too big. But the dwarfs that I have, so I have a bunch of 50% super dwarfs and then some 75% super dwarfs. Anyway, there'll be a whole video coming out about it. But there are some retics in yesterday's video, and then in next week's video also. So, Do you actually like Trudeau? No, nobody does. Nobody in this country actually likes Trudeau. No, of course not. Anyway, actually, so I told you guys I'm a stand-up comic. My closing joke is about Trudeau, and it's a. So I don't do like political comedy because like who cares, right? Like if your whole personality is politics, you're probably a loser and difficult to talk to. But it's like one of those ones where you make fun of conservatives and liberals in the same joke, and everybody's happy. Anyway, I'm really proud of it. Come to a comedy show if you're ever in Southern Ontario. Or get me a show at your local club. I'll be happy to come. How many animals are you up to now? Honestly, I don't even know. It's a lot. But that's why I hired someone. So if you're going to get a bunch of animals, make sure that you can take care of them. In the moment you feel like you can't, or you're getting to that point, hire somebody or downsize. So instead of downsizing, I just hired someone, and she's great. Aria is the best. So she was here today and helped a lot. And like it's so interesting. So the last few weeks have been training, basically. So here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. $20. Thank you. You are amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm starting to lose quite a bit of hair, unfortunately. So I know how it feels. Claws on the bald spot. Yeah, I got a big bald spot. My advice to men: if you are going bald and it's obvious that you're going bald, your close friends, your wife, your girlfriend, your partner, whoever tells you, hey, it's getting a little thin up there, that means it's time. If someone is already saying, oh, it's just getting a little thin, they're being nice to you, shave it. There's nothing sadder than a man who will not let go of his hair. Just go bald or get a hair transplant, but you can't just be one of those guys like a George Costanza. Don't be George Costanza. It's pathetic. You're better than that. Just shave it. I went bald at 25. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm not like I'm a pretty ugly dude. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm lucky that I have like a normal shaved head. I don't look like an alien that much. Yeah. Where are we at here? Just shave it. Yeah, exactly. What do you think about Pueblan milk snakes? I like Pueblans. Hondurans are my favorite. I would love to have one day. So Big Lou, I don't know if you guys remember the king snake. We haven't done much of them because he's a bitey boy now. He bites everything. You stick the hook in there, he bites it. Like he bites his plants, bites his water bowl, bites himself. Anyway, I'm going to rehome him, and I'm going to get a Pueblan milk snake, I think. So, or sorry, Honduran. So I just like Hondurans. They're big and beautiful, and they got a bunch of morphs. Where are we at here? I shave my head now, and I will never go back. Yeah, do you really? Cool. Yeah. So basically, it's not that bad. Bald is beautiful, right? Or whatever The Rock said. You are you are a cutie, Adam. Who are you kidding? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's really nice of you to say. I own a mirror, so I know you're lying or blind, but I appreciate you nonetheless. A kid in my school, seventh grade, shaved his hair like Dr. Phil. Man, I still think Dr. Phil bringing that dude who did bum fights, which I don't agree with. You should make like homeless people fight, obviously. But the parody, like how that was the funniest episode of Dr. Phil ever. I fully support that entire episode. That was hilarious. Hondurans are wonderful. I never had one, but I can't wait to have one. I had a Pueblan milk snake before, an apricot, and I got rid of it just because it wasn't for me. But Honduran would be the best. And I also follow. Man, she just changed Phoenix Exotics or something. She's got a Honduran, and anyway, so sometimes I follow these channels or Instagram accounts, and I just get inspired to keep those animals. So to Callie, Jack, please don't spam. Thanks. So wow, we got 3 people here. Thank you guys so much. A round of applause for the mods. You guys are amazing. I wish I could pay you, but like I don't make money doing this. I don't make the money. $1.3 thousand, by the way. If you guys just got here, Brian Barchuk, diagnosed with a brutal form of cancer, and we're donating all the money to him so that he can open up his legacy aquarium. Has your spotted python? Why is there a thing here? So I can't read. Ever refused food? Like twice. Very rare. He's getting pretty big too. I think we just did a video with him. Anyway, Linda Wickens, what's the total for Brian now? $1.3 thousand Canadian. So about, that's probably about $1,000 US, a little bit less. Yeah, the server doesn't give second chances. Wow, that's so harsh. Maybe we could one time. I don't know. I'm not in the server as much as I used to be, but I think the mods do an amazing job, including Max. So Max and Takali, and Matt, if you want to be a server mod, you can, obviously. But yeah, I think we got a small crew, and they're amazing. And I love the Discord. I just haven't. I've been really busy lately. I'm trying to get ahead because in Canada we have a very short summer, and I'll tell you what, like, not to be dramatic, but winter is freaking depressing here. Like, not, oh, it's kind of sad, like for real depressing here. So the few short months of heat that we have, I am outside all freaking day. I want nothing to do with being inside. I get up early and work, and then after the sun goes down, I come inside and work. During the day, I'm outside. Like, we have such crappy weather all the time, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why this rant started. That beautiful soul, so touching. Yeah. Uh, oh, sheet, $2. The server is epic. Staff does amazing. Yes, they do. Okay, so another Brian story. So I show up. So Brian reaches out to me. Okay, I see this blue tick, which now I realize is not a big deal because now you can pay for your blue tick. I didn't realize that. Gary's TNA Exotics, $1.99. Did you really not know how long Tegu's brewmate? No, I know, but it's still not normal for that long. Like, it's a long brumation, especially when they're that young, right? Anyway, so Brian reaches out to me one time, and I see this blue tick in my inbox, and I'm like, "Who the heck is this?" You know? So it's Brian, which is like the craziest thing ever, because that's the guy who inspired me in the first place. I couldn't even believe that he knew who I was, and I've seen him comment on his own page before in replies to my comments, "Hey, come over, come to the Reptarium." And I just figured he said that to everybody because I never met him, and yeah, he's a nice guy, I know that, but I never knew his personality, so I figured, he says that to everybody, whatever. So then I see this blue tick. Hey, I have this Animal Con thing coming up, and this was in February last year, so a little over a year ago. And so I'm like, yeah, of course I'll come. It's in Orlando, whatever. I'll be there in September, and I went, or August rather, and it was a great time, and I'm glad that I went. And but then he says, hey, would you come and do a collab with me? So he invited me, who's much smaller at this point, like 150,000 subs or something, to do this collab. So yeah, it was like an unreal experience. I'll tell you about the collab in a sec. Christina Hughes, $10. Let's get super chats going again. Love to Brian. We got to meet him 2 years ago. If it wasn't for you, him and Emily, I wouldn't have all the knowledge to start my Western Hognose breeding venture. Well, hey, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Oh, Linda Wickens, what's up, Mom? Hope Brian sees this. The support is awesome. Adam, you're the best. Thanks, Mom. I know I'm your favorite child, and I'll tell Ashton that too. And anyway, just a big yawn from the berm, which I will not be taking out by myself, by the way. Anyway, so I'm like getting ready for this thing with Brian, and it's super early in the morning, and he's 4 hours away from me, right? Because he's in Utica, Michigan. And so I start to drive, and like, I couldn't even believe where I was going or what I was seeing. And then I get there a little bit late because there was a backup at the border. And when I get outside, like when I pull up, he's standing outside waiting for me. So Brian and Jay, the camera guy, are standing outside. And then I go and I'm like, I don't know this guy. So I like go to like do like the handshake. And he's like, no. And he just gives me this great big hug. And Jay gives me this great big hug. And I felt like so welcome. And I was like, okay. And then the nervousness went away immediately. Brian has a way with words, but also a way with people. Reptiles, $20. Thank you so much. Kelly Sue Ballard, $20. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. $1.4 thousand. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Hive 84 today. You know what finger I want to give to you. I can't freaking wait. And it's so funny. Everyone's like, oh, you're not going to be able to handle the Texas heat when you move to Texas. Yes, Niagara Falls is right there. So it's hotter and more humid than anywhere in Florida here in the summer. It is ridiculous. I'll take it. I would rather be sweating my bag off than freezing it to my leg. Okay? So anyway. Bruce Roberts, $9.99. Prayers for Brian. He's got this And next snake I'm adding to my room is a super dwarf retic. Are you getting it from Retail Reptiles? Because you should. I love Garrett. Ooh, sorry. I love Garrett and his reptiles, and he does a really good job. So, and I'm going to Retic Fest in July, so I'll be in Pittsburgh. Ooh, Retic. Okay, whoa. Retic Fest and Pickle Fest in Pittsburgh are the same weekend, so I will be there all weekend. The second last weekend in July. I am super excited. I can't wait. I freaking love Retic Fest. It was so much fun last year, and I've never been to Pickle Fest. But I don't know if you know this about me, but I like pickles. Okay. Tyler Lloyd, $5. Adam is an American in disguise. Weather in Virginia has been nice the last few weeks as well. So, hey, listen, I was proud to be Canadian for a while. And then, well, you guys know what's going on in Canada now, right? We're censoring the internet, and houses cost $1 million, and gas is $7 a gallon. And yeah, so anyway, yes, I'd love to move to the US and get a green card and never leave. That'd be great. Cats and cardio, $10, adding to your ridiculously generous total. You mentioned in the video that you had expensive plants. Can you see that those are house plants and how to get started with reptiles? I got a Noel Lyle. Stuck him from in a terrarium. Rest is history. By the way, he wrote that fine. I read it like an idiot because I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I got this philodendron Patricia. I just did a video called something about Reptile Expo where I showed the Patricia, and I got this anthurium that I can't pronounce, and then I've got a queen anthurium and a king anthurium and a pallitiflorum. So I'm not going to show it right now because it's like 2 rooms over, but yeah, I'll show you the plants one day for sure. Are you sure Pickle Fest is what you think it is? Maybe I know it. Okay, anyway. Kratos Maddox, $1. Hey, Kratos, you have the same name as Kratos, the Burmese python that we were hanging out with earlier, who's in the story, the Instagram story. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I'm really trying to branch out. Also, I didn't even think about talking about this. I have exciting news. I am pregnant. No, I'm kidding. On Facebook, I'll be posting videos now. So it'll be the same videos in shorts and stuff. And I'm going to be posting more shorts and reels going forward. I have a company who's helping me out, a company out of Ottawa, actually, which is really cool because like Ottawa is here. It's the capital of Canada, if you guys didn't know. They have a crap hockey team, and their CFL team wins every 8 years or whatever, which I'm pretty sure is how all the teams do it because it's Canada football. But anyway, I'm going to have a lot more content coming out. So thank you if you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'd really appreciate it, especially Instagram because I spend a lot of time on there now. Anyway, so I show up at the Reptarium, okay? Give this guy a big hug, blah, blah, blah. Show up at, I think it was like 10 o'clock. Adam, are you from a close province or far? Close to what? I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada. Would you be against a fan account on Instagram? No, that'd be hilarious. Go for it. That'd be hilarious. And do you guys like the pickle content or what? Right? Like the pickle content, like shirtless pickle eating guy? Is that stupid? Do you guys enjoy that? Let me know. I'm probably still going to do it. But anyway, those ones actually do well for whatever reason. If I have an open robe for whatever, I guess I understand. Okay. So I show up to the Reptarium, okay? And he starts like doing his work, and I meet the crew, and I meet Bruce, and I don't think Mike was there that day. I don't think I met Mike, or maybe I did. I don't know. So I get kind of confused because I watch the vlog so much. I feel like I know these people. Connie wasn't there yet. I met Jessica and Noah. Yeah. Anyway, Jay wasn't, or Jay, like cameraman. Anyway, okay. So he starts doing all of his work and all that stuff. And he's like, here's a key. Just go around and do whatever you want. And he said to me, he's like, go around and do whatever you want. You're not going to find any sick animals, no dead animals, no nothing. And he was right. Everything was in immaculate condition. Even the fish in where they eat like the fish spot thing, none of those were dead. Like just immaculate condition. Everything was immaculate. I remember there was like there was like one enclosure that was blown up because one of the snakes had a big shed, and I pointed it out. And then by the time I went back around, there was already someone in it cleaning. Like Brian takes such good care of his animals. It's absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention, Brian, not only is he the vlogger, he owns the Reptarium, all this stuff. He's got all these other businesses on the side. He spent an hour and a half explaining the aquarium to me last year before anybody really knew about it. He showed me the blueprints. Amazing. Okay. Then he proceeds to spend the entire day, we're talking about until 8 o'clock at night, with me. This guy is so busy, he has all these businesses, and then there's little old me, and he spends the entire day. What do you want to do? You want to do this? You want to do this? Let's film this. Let's film that. You want to see this? What do you want to see? You want to go over here? And just the entire day he spent with me, and was not what I expected at all. He has a million things to do. He didn't take a break. Everything was put on the back burner so that he could hang out with me. And that will always mean so much to me. Yeah. So anyway, it was a very lucky thing that I got to do. YXE Cobra 279, proud Canadian. Love Brian. So yeah. So hey Emery, Brian is where are you? Brian is so sweet. I'm a nobody, and he told me to come anytime for a tour. Yeah. Mike Tula, what's up? Can attest to this. Literally said to me, go find anything sick that or even mites. We spent hours looking and could find nothing. Brian is the man. Brian is the man. Yeah, and like you're not gonna find anything wrong with Brian's collection. Brian, he takes such good care of his collection. It's like ridiculous. I don't even know how he does it. Like I know he has a staff, but that place is huge. He's got so many, enclosures. And yeah, so okay, I'm gonna put this guy back. Ready? Who else should we take out? Maybe we'll give it a break. Maybe I'll take Diamond out just because. Okay, here's your boyfriend back. Okay, but you have to go back in there. There you go. All right. Okay. Bye, Pikachu. Yeah, we'll take someone else out in a sec. Ooh. Oh, this is a good question. How do you change a ball python from live to frozen thawed? Well, it turns out it's pretty easy. So I'm very lucky. Okay, so my reptile shop is Niagara. So who's Pikachu paired with? This is all going to be one thing that I'm going to answer all your questions. I go to this reptile shop called Niagara Exotics. Okay, Hartsel Road, St. Catharines, Ontario. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's worth it. Love this place. Chris, who runs it, is amazing. Carol kind of runs it. Like when Chris isn't around, she's amazing. Ari is there. So anyway, they are freaking amazing. Okay, I love these people. Then I said, like, hey, do you guys have female ball pythons? Unfortunately, one of my female breeders died right before the season. Very sad. And I wanted someone for Pikachu because it turns out that the het albino female wasn't het albino in the first place. So I want a het albino female or an albino female. So then Carol says to me, she's like, hey, I have this female het albino. I don't need her. I want a male visual. So how about I give you this animal, okay? Not a breeding loan. You can just have her. What's her name? We named her. Oh, frick. I can't see the tag. And just give me one of the male visuals. What a ridiculous offer that is. So nice and amazing. So anyway, you've not met the girlfriend of Pikachu, but the reason that I started this in the first place is that was a live feeder. She only ate live, and then now she eats frozen thawed. And the way that I did that was offering her a frozen thawed rat, and she smacked it like a Mack truck. So what I do to answer your question, because it's usually not that easy, you warm it up so it has a heat signature, right? Because they have heat pits. You dance it around like it's real, and then once they grab and wrap, you still wiggle it around and pretend that it's still alive. So that is how you do that. And it doesn't always work, so sometimes it takes a little while. But Chris, $10. Thank you for doing this, Adam. The overwhelming support for the reptile community for Brian has been so amazing. He's touched so many lives, and it's great to see so much appreciation for him. I agree. The BJ Bird, take out Littlefoot next. Littlefoot's in the other room, and I don't really like to cross these rooms because that's the quarantine. The quarantine room is technically in there, so or like on that side. But yeah, Littlefoot actually got a boyfriend. So yeah. What's this? Your package. Oh, the thermostat was shipped because that thermostat blew up. So anyway, that was the other thing we're supposed to do today. Do you like your Zen habitats? Not really. But we're doing a video about it. So I've been waiting for I should message because I probably just forgot. But anyway, so the Zen habitats, I talked about it last stream. not super negatively, but like I was pretty honest about it. And anyway, so Zen Habitat has reached out, and one of the things my gripes was that they're not waterproof, right? They can't hold water. So they said, "Oh, we're gonna send you this litter tray." This was about a month ago. I haven't got it yet, but anyway, I'm gonna do a video entitled "Why I Keep My most expensive reptiles in my cheapest enclosure," because it is. I mean, it is the cheapest enclosure that I own, basically, and I keep my most expensive reptiles in there. So anyway, but no disrespect to Zen. Like their customer service is amazing. Like everyone who actually works there is amazing. I've got no issues with that company, no hate, no disrespect. It's just I'm used to cages. So cages, McLaren, Lamborghini, and that is a new Corolla. It gets the job done, but when you pull up, anyway, okay. Can't even say that out loud. Okay, Adam, I'm in BC, Canada. Can't own berms for some reason. We are somewhat close. Just hope, well, we're not really that close. Just hope to meet you one day. Brian's reptiles are just marvelous. Would you be able to call one day about reptiles? Do you have a podcast or something? Yeah. Anyway, so it's hilarious. So people always say to me, "Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, I know this guy in Victoria, British Columbia. Do you? Because that is 52 hours for me to drive to. I could drive to Florida and back quicker than I could drive to BC. So I think people forget how freaking big our country is. By our country, I mean this country. I don't own it. Don't want to. But after losing animal to mold, yeah, I don't know if that. Where are we going? Are you a Lance Stroll fan? Who or what is Lance Stroll? I have no idea what that means. As someone who has been in the reptile world for a long time, what's your biggest tip? Uh, I don't know. My biggest automation. My biggest tip is automate things, because if you see all the reptiles around me, imagine if I had to remember to turn the lights on, like click, 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 like yeah, no, automate everything. Put your mister on a timer, like a misting system, so everyone's misted all the time. I know people will say, and it's such a like no offense to those of you who say it, it's so ridiculous. Oh, I like to manually miss because then I can check how everyone's doing. Oh, do you? So you don't? You're telling me that you never get lazy, you never get sick. There's never a time where you forget or you're late or you're stuck in traffic and you can't do it. Put it on a misting system, and if you want to go check on everybody, put a timer. You know, on your phone. Oh, time to go check all the reptiles. You can check without doing the anyway. So, I guess I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like you just don't want to set up a misting system. Be honest. I had a bunch of people message me about this, by the way. This is not just about Mike Taitula. This is literally, I got so many messages about this. Lance Stroll is an F1 driver. So the only F1 knowledge that I have is what I learned from Bill Burr's podcast. And apparently he missed the entire F1 season. So therefore, I'm really behind myself. The only reason I know who Max Verstappen or any of these guys are is because I listen to Burr's podcast. So yeah, someone asked me about the Fiji banner one. I'm in Canada, so I can legally own it. I'm not showing you illegal reptiles. Oz, $10. Have any idea to also help? Sent an email to you. Let me know if you think it's feasible. Let me be honest about emails. If you send me an email and I open it up and it's a block of text like this, I delete it. I can't. I got so many emails that come in. If it's an email that says, "Hey, I watched this video. You said this. Could you clarify? I don't think you explained it well enough." I'll answer you every time. But if it's an email, "Hey, I got one today. It was something about play sand," and it was like a block of text like this, and it's just like, I gotta keep moving. I don't have time. Like I can't. I don't know if you can tell. I read like at a fourth grade level, so yeah. Anyway, so if your question was about something that I wasn't, and then like maybe check to see if I have a video about it, or try like a simpler question so that we can get into a dialogue. It's just yeah. So anyway, that's it. And I don't mean any disrespect. I mean I just don't have the attention span to read this much text. Thank you for the €10. Appreciate you. YXE Cobra, great cause. Love WWR. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're at $1.4 thousand. So we're getting close to 1.5. Don't worry, it's short. Okay, well, I'll check my inbox after this then. Yeah. You started streaming 69 minutes ago. Nice. Yeah, nice, dude. Okay. Anyway, my boyfriend and I are keep going back and forth between reptiles to get because we can't house an Aki properly and can't make a decision on something other than bearded dragon. Any tips? What about a painted agama? Different, right? Takes up smaller space even than beardy. So that could be it. Wow, this berm is big now. It's like a whole 8 feet. Okay, did you just quit working out altogether? That is so rude, you know? That just messes with my head when you so rude. Yeah, keep the super chats going for Brian. Thanks, Mom. Man, that was so mean. Guess I'm going to the gym after this. Okay, what are the best parameters for a leopard gecko tank in inches? I prefer at least, so a 20 gallon, I think is 30 by 18. I could be wrong. But I keep mine in 50 gallons, so 36, 18, 18. Yeah. So rude. My feelings. Bye, Rick. Is Rick leaving? Bye, Rick. Thanks so much for your generous donation. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Body dysmorphia, who? No. I did this whole bodybuilding thing because I don't have body dysmorphia. Yeah. Do you want a green tree python? Kind of. You got the monster. I'll get the dry wallet. That's funny. I'm afraid to. Anyway. Okay. You're going to the. Man, why is this heart thing here? If I press it. Oh, let's go away. Anyway. You're going to the gym at like 10 at night. Let's be real. I got really into working out and I wouldn't even do that. So I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I was a competitive bodybuilder for a while. And well, it's been a while because my last competition was in 2016, I think. But anyway, so I have a bunch of trophies and stuff, and I was pretty serious about bodybuilding. So and because the gym that I go to is very busy, I either go before 8 a.m. or at 10 o'clock at night, like 9:30, because the gym closes at 11. Because in Canada, once we did the COVID thing, we just never open things up to 24 hours anymore. Like the reason I joined this gym is because it was 24/7, and now it's 5 a.m. to 11 always. So anyway, yeah. So really, yes. So before I was the reptile guy, I was the bodybuilder guy. So yeah, I think I posted a picture on Instagram a while ago. Maybe I'll post it on my story now so you believe me. And I had hair then. I'm getting a ball python soon. Any tips? Yes, watch my ball python care guide video. That's it. Also, feed Frozen Thought if you can. Give him a big enclosure. Yeah. So, yeah. Just Googled it. Yeah. Oh, you know what's hilarious? Okay, I don't even, like, whatever. So I found out this week that I had this uncle who I didn't even know existed, who was a bodybuilder in the 70s. And then there's this whole list that I've never seen before of bodybuilders in the world. And then I Googled it. I'm on the list, which I didn't even know because like I competed in national level, but it was Canadian in natural, by the way. So I competed natural bodybuilding. I don't know if you guys know this, but bodybuilding is full of steroids. So I competed natural. So I had to like pee into a cup or whatever. It's 9 o'clock at night. You're in bed if you're a child. So I had to piss into a cup and get tested. So like I was natural bodybuilder for real. So normally people don't count that as real bodybuilding. Anyway, so I got this message, and then this guy who has the same last name as me were the only two Wickens on the list. So this guy took, he was in the exact same competition as I was in the same weight class in 1978. Freaking crazy. Never even knew this guy existed. Anyway, he's dead. That's how I know that he exists because we found his obituary or something. Bodybuilder to comedian and now a reptile YouTuber. Yeah, so it's funny. So I wrecked my shoulder, right? I ruined my shoulder. So I know what I look like now, but I looked like a thumb before. Like I was a big human being. Like I weighed 30 pounds more than I do now. I was a huge human being. And I said to myself, I'm like, okay, so I can't train properly and I can't train enough that I'm ever going to compete and win at a national level anymore or international level. I was invited to Estonia to compete for Canada at the national or at the international games, the World Games, and I decided not to do it because my shoulder is wrecked, so I can't perform. So I'm like, okay, so what can I do where I can be on stage but keep my clothes on? And with bodybuilding, you're on stage for 8 minutes a year. Okay, 8 minutes a year, which is more play than some of you guys get. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Whatever we're doing. So I'm like, okay, so how can I do this? So I always wanted to be a comedian. And the first book I ever read was a Jeff Foxworthy book. I literally have George Carlin tattooed on my leg, and Joe Rogan actually too. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So that's how I got into comedy, and then I got into this because of comedy. So it all works out. Cats and cardio, just racking up the dollars. Cats and cardio, $10. Since we need more super chats, I'll ask a question. I watered the plants in my northern blue tongues enclosure. He's in a 4x2x1. The humidity is now 70%. Okay, because I overwatered. How long will he be okay? Well, it's a northern. Oh, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it, man. So or lady, I don't know. Some people get offended. In nature, there's going to be spikes in humidity, so don't worry about it. If it's more than like 3 days like that, then definitely take them out in 2 or 3 days, because then we can verge on respiratory infection. But in nature, it'll spike. In nature, in where they're from, in Australia, sometimes they'll have a torrential downpour, and for a week, it'll be elevated humidity, so he'll be fine. But anyway, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'd love to see a picture of that tank. That's really cool that you planted a northern enclosure. Heavy-bodied lizards usually don't do well in planted enclosures, in my experience. So obviously, you're doing it better than me. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember a few of those people from Green Room Python's live stream. I don't know what we're talking about. Do you disagree with the way Brian houses his breeding snakes, or do you think that it is sufficient for the average reptile keeper to house their ball pythons? Well, so I got to tour his breeding facility, and he doesn't keep them like he used to. I don't see any problem with the way he does it now. So. I don't care, but he's a he, or so I assume. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, I meant because I said, "Hey, man," but I don't know if you're like, whatever. I'm getting a baby hognose. Can't. Why is there this freaking heart thing at the bottom? I can't read the last comment. Yeah. Thoughts on reptiles kept in cold climates? Well, I keep reptiles in cold climates. They seem to be doing okay. It's 77 degrees down here in a basement. So, yeah, we're good. No problems. Because YouTube loves you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And everyone who donated already, thank you guys. Like, it is like overwhelming. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, we're at $1.4 thousand. So if we can get to 1.5, that'd be awesome. Right? I mean, if you can donate. Oh, let's give away another set of tickets. So if you are in the Toronto area, or you can make it to Toronto next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I'm giving you a pair of tickets for the Pet Expo, which I will be at. Like, let's hug it out. Come and meet me, right? If you can be there, please enter. Do not enter if you cannot go. I'll answer your question with the Fiji Bandit in a minute. Comment Expo right now, and I'll pick a winner in a second. How did you get the Fiji Bandit iguana? So I live in Canada, first of all, so it's legal to have here. They just have them at expos. And I went to an expo, and they had 3 of them there. Mine's like the bluest one ever. And I wanted one, and I had an enclosure set up, and I was ready to go. And I always thought about getting one, and the guy gave me a great deal. One of the perks about doing what I do and being, I guess it's like on YouTube anyway, I have like the highest subscriber count in Canada, which is nice. People will give me discounts on things, which is, I don't expect it. I would never ask. Do you know who I am? Like, would never come out of my mouth. But I'm very lucky that people are like, hey, I want you to have this. I want to see it on your channel. I'll give you a great deal if you buy it. So I got a great deal on him. He was originally $3,000. I did not pay that. That's how much they are here. And anyway, so I bought him and took him home. So anyway, that's how I got Frankie. Okay. Chantel's Critters. Oh, I know who you are. Okay. Yeah, Chantel's Critters. You win. Email wickenswickedreptiles@gmail.com, and I'll send it off to Danielle, and then she will email you your tickets. So, yeah, thanks for entering, and I know you'll actually show up because I see you come to those expos all the time. Yeah. Anyway, most you spent on a reptile, Frankie. I think I spent 2,500 US, or sorry, Canadian, 2,500 Canadian. So like 2,000 US. My monkey tails were 1,900 for the pair, which was a ridiculous deal. That's another thing. Oh, you're Wickens Wicked Reptiles? Okay, I'll give you a wicked deal. So they were 2,500, and you gave them to me for 1,900. So yeah, I want to see bodybuilding picture or it didn't happen. How about this? DM me on Instagram and I'll post a picture. So, but yeah, it definitely did happen. Yeah, bodybuilding is cool. It was like this camaraderie that I miss very much because I used to train in this dungeon gym, like like LA Fitness or World Gym or like these are like great, right? I train at a World Gym now, but I used to train at this like bodybuilding gym. So if you know anything about bodybuilding, Greg Kovacs was the biggest bodybuilder ever. He was 420 pounds. Okay, the biggest bodybuilder in the world ever to step on the stage. He trained at the same gym that I used to train at. Right, there was dumbbells there that were 210 pounds that had a layer of dust because since Greg stopped training there, no one had touched them because who the heck is going to lift up a 210 pound dumbbell? So anyway, I loved that. That was like a great portion of my life, and I love training with all those guys. I miss it very much, but that gym closed, unfortunately. Yeah. Emily Smith, $4 for Brian. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, we're getting so close to $1,500. Can they confiscate your Fiji iguana if you enter the U.S. with it? Yes, I'll go to jail. If I try to, that's animal smuggling, and I would go to jail. So I am not bringing Frankie to the U.S. with me. I paid $1,000 for my leopard tortoise. He goes everywhere with me outside and follows me. Yeah, there's a leopard tortoise at the shop. How many $10 super chats to see a live shirtless flex? If we get to $2,000, I'll do that. So I don't know. Not because I would like I'm embarrassed to do it. Just seems very tacky to do. Yeah. Anyway, Dave Palumbo. Oh, so interesting. So Dave, I don't think Dave knows who I am, but he's a reptile guy, Muscle Serpent University. But he was a bodybuilder first. He's the best bodybuilder to never win a pro card. So Dave never won his pro card. He should have a bunch of times. Anyway, so I remember I was at the Arnold Classic, which is this big bodybuilding festival and show in Columbus, Ohio every year. And I was sitting right behind him. And yeah, it was very interesting because like I looked up to this guy and then he was like sitting right there. So and then I never knew he was a snake guy until like years later. So anyway, that's it. Person seen in driveway camera. All right, dubia colony. Can't do that because it's illegal here, but I do have discoid roaches, which are legal here. Tips for humidity in large enclosures, misting system, and fogger system. Why are Fijis illegal in the U.S.? Great question. So they are a CITES animal. So that means that the CITES, they can't be brought out of Fiji or that archipelago. So when that embargo, let's call it, I don't know the right terminology. Like I'm an idiot. You guys know this, right? So once that ban or embargo, whatever you want to call it, hits, they can't be exported out of Fiji anymore, which means if there's none in the U.S. legally, there never will be because you can't get them there. And that means that also from Canada to the U.S., this is stupid, you can't bring them from Canada to the U.S. either. Now in Canada, you can't bring them from Fiji to Canada, but there were already some in Canada. So now we can breed them and proliferate the species. Why can't we bring them from Canada to the U.S.? It doesn't endanger and in fact would bolster the population. It doesn't make any sense, but that's why. So anyway, dubias are illegal in Florida. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Do you like black soldier fly larvae as feeders? Yes, I do. I do. They're hard to get here in Canada, though. There is one black soldier fly larva company here. I don't know, very weird. So generally the way it works, if you guys don't know the difference between like a sponsored ad, so like Cages is not a sponsor, okay? They've sent me a couple of enclosures and I promote them because I like them, but they've never paid me to say anything nice. Generally, once you get to a certain level of audience, people will pay you in order to promote the product, right? Because you're promoting your platform is worth something and then they pay you to do it. There's a company in Canada for black soldier fly larvae, and they've been trying to get a bunch of creators to promote for them, but they will pay them no money. So they'll just come and be like, hey, will you promote black soldier or our black soldier fly larva? We'll give you like whatever, $10 worth of free bugs. But they won't pay you. So I don't know. I'll never understand. Some people just don't understand the value of social media, even today, which blows my mind. What's the total for Brian now? $1.4 thousand. Yeah, spiny tail iguanas are pretty cool. Ow. My hip. What's the most fun and interactive beginner reptile? Spotted pythons, because they're always moving and grooving. A spotted python kind of acts like a reticulated python in that they're always moving and trying to get up. They're not still like a ball python. So that's my answer for you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cats and cardio, another $100. You're up to like what, $130, $140 by now? Thank you so much. Or $240. I'm a power lifter, so anti-bodybuilding. Oh, come on, we can be friends. But I love supporting a good cause. Also, don't think you saw. I'll send pics of my planted bioactive. Please do. Includes ball pythons. She, her, by the way. Okay. All right. Cool. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Cats and cardio. Thank you for the other $100. Man, you guys are amazing. 1.6 for Brian. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, powerlifting is definitely a very different sport. People think they're the same thing. They are not the same thing. Powerlifting, you're trying to lift weight. That is the point of it, is you're trying to move weight. Bodybuilding, the weight does not matter at all. You are trying to tear down your muscle as effectively as possible to achieve hypertrophy or hypertrophy, however you want to say it. So very different things. And then strongman is a different thing altogether. So people think they're the same. They're not. Anyway, I have nothing but respect for powerlifters. You guys are awesome, even though you guys smell. But kidding, sort of. Nighttime. I love how she's like, here's $240 for your cause. Anyway, you're smelling. I'm kidding. Powerlifters are awesome. Nighttime exotics. Hey Adam, here's $20. Did you already show off Fiji by chance? I'll go get him again because I've seen one before and would absolutely love to see him. Her. Would you possibly be able to pull it out? Yes, and I'll also get the iguana. One sec. So stupid. Guys, we are $400 away from seeing Strongman Adam. That is true. Another $400. I will rip my shirt off and flex like an idiot. Okay. I'll get him again. Come on, Frankie. I know it's past your bedtime. Oh, you took a nice big poopy there, did you? I'm so glad we trimmed your claws. Ugh. And yes, I do wear Crocs. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, so that's the new goal, I guess. $2,000. So we're $400 away. If we get to $2,000, I will take my shirt off and pose in front of you and feel very embarrassed about it because it feels douchey to do. But anyway, I will do it. Okay. This is a Fiji banded iguana. So it's a boy. So the boys are the pretty ones, and the girls are more drab, very much like birds and a lot of reptiles. So he is like very blue. I don't know if it picks up exactly how blue he is, but boy, oh boy, is he blue. And hear that, Mike Taitula? He is so blue. Anyway, I love this guy, and he's tamed down so well. And I'm so happy I got him, and it was such a great purchase. So yeah, anyway, so we're caught up on super chat or whatever. That's the Lucamellas. I've never heard the Lucamellas go crazy like that. That's awesome. I love dart frogs. I know you guys don't care about dart frogs, but I love them. My butt's getting sweaty. Is gargoyle safe to house in a 12 by 12 by 28? I would go 18 by 18, but whatever. Iguanas are my fave. Hayden Waters, $4.99. Please shout out my girlfriend Madison. She is a stinky butt baby, but she's kind of cool. So yeah, okay. Well, shout out to Madison and your stinky butt, baby. Anyway, I'm sure that sounded like a very lovey, stinky thing. But I call my dogs bad names too. You're so handsome. You are ridiculous, and their faces look so different than like green iguanas. Anyway, how tall are you? Guess. You guys guess how tall I am, and I'll tell you which one of you is right. I hate this question. It's not as embarrassing as remember the old days when I was on Tinder, and that's how those conversations would usually end. How tall are you? 5'8". It's very nice of you. 5'10". Nice. Very kind. Very kind. 6'1". Oh my goodness. Oh, I love you. I should send all the money to you instead. 4'8". That's a little bit okay. Let's not. I'm not a dwarf. 6'2", 6'2". Man, you guys are like 6'4". Oh my goodness, you guys are so kind. You guys are the nicest. 5'6"? Yeah, 5'6". So there you go. 5'6". 5'9", I wish. My dad is 5'9", so I always assumed I was going to grow up to be 5'9", and not. 7'11", correct. I'm 7'11". I'm 5'6", so pretty short, but that's okay. Nothing you can do about it. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Can we be friends on Discord? Yes. Send me a friend request. My mom is 4'11". What's your mom's number? I'm just kidding. It's so rude. Also funny. Iguana kisses. I tried to kiss his face once and he bit me, so like because he thought it was food. So yeah, I'm very lucky to have this animal. All right, so 1.6. I don't want to shut it down because I feel like I did that thing where if we get to 2,000, I'll do the thing, but we'll keep it going for another little bit anyway. What do you guys want to talk about? 5'7.5". I love when people are like and a half. Like, how do you know that? Did a doctor measure you? Grade your fans and close your video. I did that once and it did really terrible. Yeah, I wish it did better. But also, they have this cool like dewlap thing. Here, I just want to show them. So when they get mad, they do that. Cats and cardio. Here we go. My boyfriend is a short king, and girls really be sleeping on the short kings. They are tall where it counts. Personality. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It always like I don't know. I don't really care because it doesn't matter. But the old days on Tinder, because I did the online dating for a while. It was fun, good time. Hey, how tall are you? And then you tell them, and then it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not interested. It would just like they would either block you or just stop talking to you. So funny. Anyway, have fun going after that 6 foot guy making six figures with a 6 bedroom house and 6 cars. You average looking. Anyway, good luck with that. Okay. And then he started to get angry at women. Okay, BJ Bird, 199. Can we see your rubber boa? No, because it is dead. Sorry. Nighttime exotics. Oh, by the way, not to be super abrupt, I've talked about this in the last couple lives and also in the last few videos. The rubber boa passed away. So anyway, sorry. Nighttime exotics, and don't feel bad. By the way, I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. Nighttime exotics, $20. Oh my God, he's beautiful. I can't wait to take a trip to Fiji eventually and see them in the wild. But first, I'm going to Bali. Ooh, and then I'm going to Dubai for the world's largest aquarium at the Dubai Mall. Can't wait. I think Fadi just did one. Daffy's Reptiles. I'm pretty sure he just went there for a video. Okay, so I've been to Fiji and I've been to Bali. Bali is the most beautiful place on earth. I cannot wait to go back. I will go back. The people are amazing. I loved every second of it. I went to Fiji when I was a child. I was like 13. When I was a kid, I went on one vacation my entire I was on a vacation you had to get on a plane for once in my entire life. We went to Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji. It was like this EF Tours was the group, and there was a teacher at my elementary school who ran these things. And then I brought the form home to my dad, and like we didn't really travel. That wasn't like a thing that my family did, right? So I just put the thing on his desk. I don't even know why I did that because I never thought he would say yes, but I did anyway. I put the form on his desk and then we went. Like I couldn't even believe it, but it was really amazing. And I will always be thankful to my dad for taking me on that trip. So it was really cool. And I would love to go back to that part of the world. How tall are you? Like we just 5'6". We just did this. But maybe you just showed up. Maybe I shouldn't be so angry at you. Chewies need 5 times the space. Of what? 5'3" like Joe Rogan. Ha ha ha. Man, one day I'll be shaped just like Joe. Also, I'll have to probably start testosterone at 35. So this is the part. How are the Schneider skinks? I'll dig one out for you. They're doing great. I took a bunch of B-roll with them. No! He closed my stream. Yeah, Joe talks about how he started testosterone at 35. I'm 32 next month. Yeah, so I'm getting to the point where I'm getting old. This sucks. Please take your Chihuahua or gargoyle. I have bad news about the gargoyle. He didn't die, probably. So a few weeks ago, I was doing work around the reptile room. This was the first day I was training Aria, and I was showing her how to mist enclosures, and the gargoyle enclosure the next day was open, and the gargoyle was gone. So I don't know where the gargoyle gecko is, and I'm still looking for him, and I have hope that I'll find him in this room because it is a sealed off room. But he's probably in a closet somewhere behind one of the. Yeah. So anyway, I can't show you the gargoyle. And the chewies are bitey and flighty, so I'm not going to take those out either. But I could take a Schneider skink out for you because I had one out earlier. But anyway, this is the Fiji Bandit, and I'm going to put him back now. So you are so handsome. Anyone saw the Joe Rogan clip where Mantis is getting bit off by a lizard? Yeah. Can someone explain the hate towards Joe to me? I've never really understood that. It's a comedian cage fighter commentator. Like, why are you guys taking it so seriously? Okay, there we go. I need to redo your enclosure. Oh, so anyway, for those of you who don't know, so a lot of people are like, hey, is this CG? No, like I can touch all these things. It's like a real place. So anyway, the monkey tail skinks are in here. So Frankie's going to go in here. And these guys are going to go into, I'm going to have a big 6 foot tall by 4 foot enclosure. And that's where the monkey tails are going to go. So Frankie is getting an upgrade right now because he's in an enclosure that, in my opinion, is too small. So, oh my goodness. Cats and cardio. Look at you. You are too kind. Cats and cardio. Wow. I kind of met my boyfriend on Tinder. He officiated my wedding to my ex-husband, who I did. This sounds like one of those first-time listener, long-time listener, first-time writer on Bill Burr's podcast. He officiated my wedding to my ex-husband, who I had met on Tinder. Okay, favorite Pokemon and why isn't it Fun Tump? Be better. First of all, thanks for the extra $50. You're now at like $300 you've donated this freaking stream. Like, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So your boyfriend officiated the wedding to your ex-husband? Interesting. That's very interesting. Well, good for him. I mean, takes a big man. So anyway, that's awesome. That's really cool. I don't know what a fan tump is because I'm old and I only know 151 original Pokemon. But yeah. Joe Rogan is the GOAT, an underrated comedian. I agree. Everyone's like, oh, his comedy sucks. Like, he's not as good as a Burr or a Chappelle. But, I mean, nobody is either. So, anyway, I can't say thank you enough to Cats and Cardio for crushing the donations this stream. We're like over an hour and a half in, and we're still 294 people. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Bruce Roberts, $4.99. What's your biggest snake? Would you like to know? My biggest snake is probably Kratos, who I had out earlier. And I'm going to be posting on Instagram later tonight a picture of him. So, Cats and Cardio, man. I can't even believe it. You are an amazing lady. Appreciate you so much. And yeah, wish you nothing but the best with your new boyfriend who you kind of met on Tinder. That's a cool story, actually. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Katie Osborne Photography. If you had to pick between a Schneider skink or a bearded dragon, which one would you choose and why? Bearded dragon. They're less fragile. They don't move as much. They're easier to handle. So probably a bearded dragon. But Schneider skinks are a close second. You look like a very nice, funny person. Thank you so much. I am funny, but looks aren't everything. Do you think frill dragons will blow up in popularity? No. They're expensive. They're hard to breed. They take a lot of space. They eat a lot of bugs. So no. Do you only play the original games? Yeah. BJ Bird 199. Thank you so much. BJ Bird 262 who donated 199. Yeah, I only play the original or played the original Pokemon games. I never really played the new ones or watched the new series. So yeah, put on some gloves and some of us do fave Dart Frog. Mine's Azurus. So I've got some Azurius here. So I've got Santa Isabel's. Sorry, Lucamellas, Santa Isabel's. These are banded Lucamellas. Santa Isabella, Azurius, Lucamella is the regular spotted, whatever, and that's it. Oh, and Tinctorius and Lafume in that one over there. So I got quite a bit down here. I'm making these enclosures. So Zumed gifted me 36-36 18 enclosure. So I'm going to be building that out and putting some dart frogs in it, and maybe some morning geckos or something. We'll see. And then I have another 36-36 I'm going to build, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it yet. I was thinking about putting the Hog Island boa in there with some frogs, maybe. We'll see. I also would like to try some dart frogs mixed with tree frogs, but we'll see. Okay. Thoughts on killing the invasive iguanas? And I know it's necessary, but I don't like it. So, yeah. Anyway, good question. I just don't really want to talk about it. Killing iguanas for views and torturing them, like we see some YouTubers do. I wish I could scold those YouTubers. Those people are pieces of trash. And so the one YouTuber who did that, I'm not going to give him any clout. His name doesn't need to be said. His best friend was at Animal Con, and I said right to his face, like, this person is trash. If you torture animals for views, even if it's an invasive animal, you are a trash human and you belong in the trash. And I hope the garbage man picks you up, puts you where you belong with your trash day next Thursday. Okay, can you take out your tag? No, because she's brewmating and she'll bite me. She's very upset. If you could only have 3 animals in your collection and the rest were gone, which ones would it be? Flutie, Eris, Steve. The dogs. That's it. Yeah. Can you do another Redfoot video? So I actually have Redfoots coming up in one of the next videos that's coming up. What is your dream animal? Good question. I would love to have a pet red fox. I would say lemurs, but you can't actually. Yeah, you can't. Oh, did she eat? I can't pull out the boa because she just ate. The rat is gone. But yeah, so I got 3 boas, or 4 boas. One's in the other room, so I can't bring it in this room. And then 2 are upstairs, and that one just ate. So I would bring out a boa, but I can't. So yeah. What else do we have? Oh, there's Dumo's boas. Oh, but they just ate too. Why did I feed them before the stream? That doesn't really make any sense. I know. Hey, come here. There we go. Not a boa. Waddle like a penguin on the way back. This is Cheech. So this is the very first. So the oldest reptile that I own. I got Cheech before I got Flutie. The week before I got Flutie, who is a 12-year-old Pomeranian, Chihuahua mix, Pomchi, I got Cheech. So here's Cheech. Fly White Guy, $5. Love the content and the top 5 videos. Next hurt for me is going to be a ball python going off your next care guide. Thank you for watching the care guides. I appreciate you. And ball pythons are awesome. So anyway, Cheech. Okay, I don't think we're getting to $2,000 on the stream, but thank you guys so much for the donations. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Gave away the tickets. Bring out the bearded anoles. Those are upstairs. Thoughts on New Zealand geckos? They're amazing, but I don't have any, and I've never really held one. Freedom Breeder is going out of the breeder business and has some amazing stuff so cheap. Here's the issue. Shipping to Canada is a pain, but I'll check that out. Ooh, he's clicking. Adam, what is your favorite new reptile product? I don't know. Are we going to see more content including Pikachu? I guess we could. Does Jerry want to be famous too? No. What else are we doing here? You're the best. Anyway, I don't know. They're going too fast. How close to $2,000? We're at 1.6, so we're probably close to 1.7. Probably close to 1.7. Let's see Monkey Tails. We'll see. Oh, shipping, I forgot. Yeah, shipping to Canada is brutal. Shipping to Canada is brutal. So there's this company that, what's Pikachu's girlfriend's name? Did we ever name her? R2D2. That was her name because she was in a rack system R2B2. So I just changed her name to R2D2. Anyway, yeah. So there's this company that I was going to do business with, and they were going to ship me this big enclosure to promote their business and the whole thing. And then shipping to Canada, and then I just have not heard from them since. So yeah, very frustrating. Yeah, there's a couple enclosures that I would like to get. Custom reptile habitats is another one that seems like I just feel like it's because I'm in Canada that they've never done business with me. But I would love to get one of their enclosures, and then cages is still, in my opinion, the best. But I don't really have a lot to compare it to. And I'm not saying that like that's why. I've done custom reptiles habitats enclosure builds at Snake Discovery, and they're amazing. I would love to have one in my own collection. That'd be great. I think Dion got one. I don't know. Anyway, and then there's like Toad Ranch is another one, and Dubia I think does them too, right? PVCs. But yeah, I need some more enclosures. But anyway, I should start reaching out to enclosure companies because for the retics, I want to put in bigger enclosures than they're in once they're a quarantine. Adam, I'd like to talk directly. Don't lie. Don't live too far, and would like some more collection advice. So here's what I'm going to do. So we talked about this last time. So I'm going to start a members only thing on the YouTube. So because a lot of you guys don't want to do Patreon, which is fine. So I'm going to do that. But I think I'm going to start a Patreon slash members tier where once a month we can have a conversation for like 30 minutes or something. It'll be like a higher tier than the $15. I don't know how much it's going to be worth. You guys can let me know in the comment section. It'll be worth to you. Because I get a lot of requests. If every single person who's like, hey, can we call? I would do nothing but be on the phone all day. So I can't say yes to all of you. And I hate to be like, oh, well, pay me money to do it, but I don't know how else to weed it out. So I think that I'm going to start a Patreon members group that's capped to 10 people. So every month I'm on the phone for 5 hours total with these people who pay the highest tier. Yeah, I don't know. It feels tacky to call it like that, but I just don't know how else to weed people out to have personal conversations because I get a lot of requests and I'm very lucky to be in a position to get a lot of requests. But anyway, so that's what I think I'm going to do. Let me know in the comment section if it'd be like, how much should I charge for something like that? Anyway, Bobby C, $20. Thank you for all you do. Since you like foxes, check out Walking Wild Rescue WWR. Oh, they have the same. Anyway, they are the largest fox rescue in the U.S. and located in central Ohio. Well, I know where I'm going. Red foxes are my favorite. I have a fox tattooed somewhere on my chest. Anyway, Thomas Garman, $5. Love the stream, love the channel. What do you think is the most rewarding species you currently keep? Rewarding? Probably the Fiji banded iguana, because it took a lot of work to tame him down, and now he's good and he's fun to handle and he's not too boring and he's not too easy. And in my opinion, it's probably the Fiji banded iguana. It's probably Frankie, in my opinion, which I know is not the answer you wanted because you probably live in the States and you can't keep them. But anyway, that is it. Listen to any interesting audiobooks? No, Audible doesn't want to sponsor me anymore, so I don't have a subscription. Hey Adam, will we see more videos with Pikachu as the co-host? Yes, and I want to do more videos with Kratos too, but he's just so big. I think yesterday's video Kratos was the co-host, right? I don't know. Should get a blood python. Nope, no thanks. Those things are just angry noodles with teeth. Do you plan on taking your reptiles to Texas when you move? Is it hard to get them in the US? So yes, as many of my reptiles as I can keep in the US, I will bring with me. I can't bring the Burms. I can't bring the Fiji, obviously. There's a bunch of other animals that I will be rehoming. But yeah. Anyway, so I get this question all the time. Are you still moving to the US? To move to the US, I need a US work visa to legally move. Okay? Because the point is I want to move there, start a family, buy a house like that. I want to like start. The only reason my life is at a standstill is because I don't live in the US. But I can't just move. If you were born in the US, you won the lottery, okay? And I know, oh, well, we don't have healthcare. Like, no. Shh, quiet. You won the lottery. You can live in whatever climate you want. You live in the freest nation in the world. You won the lottery. I would empty out all my bank accounts, crypto wallets, house equity, truck, left leg. I would give it all for a green card. It is just so difficult to move to the US. And I've been in the process for almost 2 years, and eventually it'll happen, but I haven't been able to do it yet. It is the bane of my existence. Literally, I would give everything to have a green card. So if you live in the US, you won the lottery. Won the lottery. So yes, I'm still moving to the US as soon as I'm legally allowed. That's the long version of that. Adam, you can have my family. I'll take it. I will not be selling the iguana. Yeah, I can't bring the turtles. I will not be selling the iguana. I'll be keeping a small collection here. So, what part of Texas? San Antonio, probably. Why Texas? Great question. Land and property is like $17. Okay. It's warm all the time. In San Antonio, no hurricanes, no tornadoes, no humidity, not as much anyway. Weather. I'm outside all the time. I don't like to be inside. So weather is like freedom. I like freedom, big trucks, guns, government not being in my business, and being in the sun. So Texas seems to be what works. Yeah. San Antonio, I don't know. I don't know why that went away. I'll marry you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Where is it? Freeze your ass. Not sure the other side is going to be all you think. So here's the thing. Here's what people think, right? People think I freeze my ass off all year. No. In Canada, for 8 months, it's cold, okay? And it's not even like frigid cold. It's just too cold to be comfortable outside. You just can't do anything outside. It's cold and humid. And there's a difference. If you go to Edmonton, it's minus 40. Here it's minus 5, and it's more tolerable in Edmonton because it is minus 40 with no humidity. It's humid here, which means you feel cold while you're outside. Imagine being outside when it's cold, and now imagine being wet when it's cold. That's what it's like here. It is so uncomfortable. I am so miserable for most of the year. Okay? I like freedom. Yes, you guys don't censor the internet, so hush, okay? We are literally censoring the internet in this country. I will lose my career once Bill C-11 goes into place. You guys don't even realize how ridiculously lucky you have it, okay? Anyway, so, but in the summer, it is 100 degrees at 80% humidity all year, and I love every second of it. So I know people, oh, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Yes, I do. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. It's the weather that I wish we had here all year. Nighttime exotics, $50. I freaking love you, dude. I trade half our country for you. Thank you so much for the $50. I appreciate you. You're freaking amazing. Yeah, kill Bill C-11. So like it's totalitarianism. Totalitarianism is what it is, because what it is Canada will now allow, instead of me being able to promote whatever I want to promote, they're only going to push into feeds on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, content that they want to be pushed, which means that if my content isn't Canadian enough, which it's not because it's about reptiles, it will not be pushed. So I was told by an exec at YouTube, a YouTube manager, that I can expect to lose between 70 and 80% of my revenue. So I will lose my business, okay? This channel will end if Bill C-11 gets passed. So just to be perfectly clear, freedom, you have more freedom than you could ever possibly imagine in comparison to the rest of the world, okay? Your taxes are over 50%. Like, it is so frustrating. Like, you guys won the lottery. You won the lottery being born in that country. So frustrating that you just like, oh, you have free healthcare. Oh, do I? You want my tax bill? Come on. And you'll get to try Whataburger. I've always wanted to try Whataburger, so that'd be fun. Yeah. TikTok ban is aimed at all apps. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you guys maybe ban TikTok, but we're going to like, and let's not be silly gooses here. Canadian enough means that if you donated to Trudeau's campaign, then it's Canadian enough. Like, we know what's happening here. Like, we know, like, you're getting promoted if you are. It's a political thing. That's all it is, a political move. Texas is fine if you are male. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I know what you're talking about. And I don't agree with that either. But I'm not uprooting my entire plan because of one law that I think is absolutely ridiculous and I do not agree with in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, Thomas Garman, $5. I can't wait for you to get here, bro. What's the first gun you're buying when you get to Texas and why? Um, well, I got a couple here. I don't know. I can't bring them probably, but I mean, Mossberg 565 probably for home defense, right? I don't know. We'll see. And you guys have constitutional carry there, right? So anyway, we're not getting into a gun debate again for sure. Definitely not today. Dude, please tell me that I'm not passing in Canada. The U.S. wants to follow you guys. You guys have to fight Bill C-11. Yeah, well, I know. It's brutal. So come to Dallas Fort Worth when you move to Texas. No, why would I go to Dallas Fort Worth when I can move 4 hours south and never have to deal with cold? Yeah, I heard you guys have beautiful ladies there, though. What was that? Oh, I forget whose joke it was. Anyway, yeah, 2A all day. Yeah, yeah, range day. Hey, I'll come to the range with you anytime. Okay, come down to Houston. You can keep a few reptiles in my guest room while you get settled down. So Houston, so it's either Houston or San Antonio. Houston's a little bit too big in my opinion. They have the humidity there, which is fine. But San Antonio just seems like it's like more small town feel. Um, I don't know, and with less humidity. So, and it's closer to Austin. Because realistically, if I could move anywhere, it'd be Austin. But Austin is just not affordable to move to anymore. So that's why I'm picking San Antonio. That's basically it. So, and rhino iguanas. Yes, I'll definitely be keeping rhino iguanas. You betcha. Yeah. Tucker Chris, $20. Thank you guys so much. $1,800. Man, that's crazy. It's more money than we've ever done on this stream. Yeah, total for donos is 1.8. San Antonio way better than Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth is just out because it's too far north. It gets cold still. If I'm moving my entire life, I'm moving to a place where I don't have to deal with cold. Period. And I know. Oh well, we had one snowstorm in 116 years. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want to move to Tyler or anywhere like that's like too far out there because it'd be cool to go to like El Paso because you could buy a mansion for $18 and a pack of gum, but then there's nothing there, right? And part of my what I do is comedy, so I need to be close to a comedy scene. San Antonio, Houston, and Austin obviously are like have comedy scenes. So you're almost at shirtless, Adam. Yeah, we'll see. We've been doing this for 2 hours, so we're close. Dude, I love you. Happy to hear you're coming here to Texas. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. Anyway, I can't keep doing this forever. I did say that I would rip this shirt off and flex for you guys, which is such a douchey thing, and I'd be so embarrassed to do. But I will do it if we get to $2,000. But we got to wrap this up pretty soon. Come to Florida, brother. No, I like berms. I like retex. I like tagus. No, not a chance. How was Brian Barchuk doing today? I honestly, so here's the thing. I do have a little bit of an anxiety problem. So I feel like every time I message anybody, I'm bothering them. Like I know that Brian's not bothered when I message him, and every time I message him, he emails or he texts me right back. But I just like don't like to bug him because I know that he's got so many people, and I messaged him a few times since his diagnosis. But anyway, I should reach out again because I haven't reached out since last week. So I don't know how he was doing today, but when I messaged him, he was like he seemed in good spirits. So I have Brian Parchak's phone number. Like to me, that's so crazy. That is like a celebrity to me. He's like a celebrity. So anyway, Cheech, I'm gonna put you back just because you're being a good boy and everything. But oh, there's a beetle. Eat your beetle. Okay, there you go. You are cute, but not that smart. Also, Cheech is retired. He is no longer a breeder as of this year. And waddle back. Hey. Yeah, the anxiety thing's so stupid too. Like I know that I'm not bothering people. I just don't message people because I just assume that I'm bothering them. Okay. I stopped texting him too. Feel like there must be. Yeah, that's the thing is like he must have like a million people messaging him. So, could you pull out a Schneider skink? Sure, if I can find one. Found one. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, oh. Schneider skink. Oh, what? What? $4.99. I heard we got a match offer. I don't know what that means. I don't know what we're talking about. But thank you, Gary's TNA Exotics for $4.99. Carrie, Carrie Haney, you'll get to say y'all. I would love to live in the y'all belt. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you for $50. Nighttime Exotics, $5 matched, sire. Cool. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Sarah Strickland, $9.99, almost $2,000. Thank you so freaking much. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Wow. What Canadian provinces, territories have you been to? So I live in Ontario. I've been to BC. I've been to Alberta. I've been to Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Is that all? So only 5. Yeah, because I've never been to Saskatchewan or Manitoba or Newfoundland. Oh, I've been to Quebec. So I've been to 6 out of the 10. Lorena Parata. Cool name. I wish I was smart enough to pronounce it. 1999. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. 1.8 thousand. We're probably pretty close to 1.9. Anyway, this is a Schneider skink. This is how big they get. Well, this is actually the male. The females get a little bit bigger. Rick Croney, $5. Thank you so much. You definitely didn't have to. You've been generous enough. $5 Canadian donation match. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 1.9. So we're $100 off. Just saying. $100 off. Okay. The boots are the best part about living here. Well, I don't know if I'll be wearing cowboy boots, and I hate country music, so that could be hard. But we'll see. Fade corn snake morph. Ooh, palmetto, obviously. Or palmetto, obviously. Guys, please hit the like button if you don't mind. I really appreciate it. You guys are freaking amazing. And thank you so much. Brian Strong, $2. Thank you. Thank you so much, Christina Hughes. In Texas, will you add Crebos or Indigos? Indigos would be cool. Yeah. Music and boots will grow on you. I don't know. I don't like country music. It's like my dog died in cold beer and shorts and blue jeans, like pickup trucks. It's like, I get it. Like, I understand. Oh my God. Nighttime Exotics, $50. Screw it. Somebody better match me, for my girlfriend will be pissed at me. Thank you so much. Man, you guys are freaking amazing. Wow. This is like touching, and not just because like I know that I'm about to have to like take my shirt off like a jackass, but so Brian is like a role model to me, but he's also a friend. And so this whole thing is like, I know everybody, it's emotional for everybody, but this is my friend, and to know what's happening is like really difficult. Oh, here we go. All right, okay, well, we're there. All right, we're there. Okay. Tucker Chris, $50. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Juliana, 59.99 euros. Wow. Wow. Anyway, I'm not gonna cry on stream. This is Schneider skink, and I just got lucky to get these guys. So, got a little piece of dirt on you there. $2. Let's see some chess, buddy. Man, you guys are amazing. You want me to get Diamond out for this? $20. Kelly Sue Ballard. Look at this. Just like, it's like momentum. Keep it coming, guys. All this money's going to Brian. All this money's going to Brian. So anyway, Brian, if you watch this whole thing, I'm so sorry that you're gonna have to see my pasty bare chest, but which is actually just colorful because of tattoos. But all right, it's coming off. Hold on. I'm gonna go get Diamond for this. Come on. There you go. Wow. Okay, I'm not stalling. Wow. Max, $50, man. Thank you so much. Man, thank you so much. Wow, this is like so we're at 2.1 now. So I guess I gotta do it. All right, well, I'm gonna go get should I get Diamond? You guys let me know. Man, this is amazing. Go Team Euro, it's 4 a.m. here. All right, well, would you ever have a Sailfin Dragon? Yes, absolutely. Make this shareable immediately after the stream so you can post it to the. So it is going to be shareable. So the way that streams work, sometimes it takes. Is it a green screen? See, I told you people ask that. No, it's not. It's all real. I can open all this stuff. See, look. See, it's all real. So this will be available to watch immediately after. It just takes a second to process, but Luke's Bug and Animal Adventures. Thank you. $20 praying for Brian. Okay, here we go. We popped, or we dealt with the pores on, because he had a little bit of stuck pores going on. Diamond did, and we dealt with them, and now they look good. So that's what I was checking. Can you keep 2 male Schneider skinks and the 36, 18, 18? I wouldn't keep Schneider skinks together, but anyway, here you go, buddy. Claws there. I promised that I would do it. I promised that I would do it for you. So anyway, we'll keep this going for another couple minutes. Not your average grandma. Whoop whoop. Yeah. So this feels so weird. It feels so strange. But anyway, I promise you guys, and I want to say thank you guys so much for the $2.1 thousand. If we get to $3,000, I'll take Diamond's skin off so he's naked too. That's such a weird thing to say. I won't do that. But yeah. Anyway, I just joined what's happening. So basically, I said if we get to $2,000, someone's like, "Hey, will you take your shirt off and flex?" I said, "Oh, for $2,000." We were at $1,000 at this point, so I thought it was like beyond. Anyway, so we got to $2,000. Thank you guys so much, and a deal is a deal. Yeah, Wickens OnlyFans now. With your tattoos, you look like you still have a shirt on. Yeah, I know that's the whole point. So hopefully we'll finish this up because this blue is supposed to look like this, but the artist just is busy and he hasn't had a chance to finish it yet. So, yeah. Anyway, how much to take? Where are we at now? I love how I took the shirt off and we lost subscribers. Okay, I understand what we're going or how this is going. How much to take it all off? Just kidding. $3,000 Diamond puts a shirt on. Here, put a shirt on. Have you ever used Discoid? Yeah, so I have Discoid roaches in the other room, and yeah, you look so short when you stood up. I am short. I'm 5'6". We went over this earlier. And the original story of Wickens Wicked Reptiles OnlyFans. Yeah, I don't know. OnlyFans seems like just maybe not my thing. So anyway, Diamond, it's hard for you to grab on because there's usually a shirt there, right? But there's not today. How do you check how much money you add? So I can see it in the corner of my screen here. You guys can't see it. Only I can see it. So we're at 2.1 Canadian, $2.1 thousand. Thank you so much. Love the tattoos. Thank you. Gorgeous saying thank you. So my artist is pretty amazing. Here, let's here. How do we let's like this. He did a bunch of like portraits. So like a Carlin and Rogan. Oh wait, this is the best one, but it's like on this side. And the Mac Miller one, which is my favorite by far, by the way. Okay. Anyway, okay. Very talented, but he also did all the color stuff too. Okay, Ken Gregory, $25 Canadian. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Just waiting for the first "you're fat" comment. Get a belly button piercing. No, I'm not doing that. One nipple is enough. Getting some leg action. Anyway. He is a great tattoo artist. Yeah, so Cesar Franco Tattoos in Mississauga. I shouldn't blow up his spot because every time I do that, I get less tattoo time because he's busy. We getting a lot of you. Yeah, well, hey, I promised. I know. I feel very douchey right now, just so you know. This is not something I would normally do, but a promise is a promise. Yeah, I couldn't do that with my beardy. He has nails. So we just trimmed Diamond's nails, Aria and I, a few weeks ago. So Aria is the girl that works. She's the Wickens Wicked Reptiles zookeeper now. 5K to get a belly button piercing on stream. Done. No problem. 5K? Sure. I'll get a belly button piercing for $5,000. Maybe that'll be next year or next month. So I do a live stream at the end of every month, the last Friday of every month. And so yeah, if you want to do 5K for a belly button piercing, hell yeah, I'll do it. I don't know if I'd ever get my other nipple pierced though. That would hurt a lot. Discoid versus Dubia. I've never used Dubia, so I can only say Discoid. Excuse me, the deal was you were going to flex. Oh, yeah, okay. Ready? Can I at least, like... There you go. It was so weird. There you go. Feels so douchey. Okay. Been watching Brian since his snake bite days. Came across your channel and love what you do. Yeah. So thank you. Do Sigmu. I don't know what that means. Can you keep 2 female whats? I just got here and okay. So all right, this is what I was afraid of. The reason that I'm sitting here like a shirtless douchebag is because we said if we get to $2,000 for Brian, all of the money's going to Brian Barchuk, then I would take my shirt off and flex. So that's what we're doing. You're still Jack. Thank you so much. I am not, but I appreciate it, and I'm trying. Anyway, yeah, not your. You still got it. Thank you so much. Douche would be if you had nipple piercings. Well, I have one, so kind of. I'm half douche. I don't know if that's. Video on lizard trim. I should have done that actually. So we have to trim the Schneider skinks, or sorry, the monkey tail skinks. So maybe we'll take a video of that. So anyway, I need a boom boom firepower. I don't know what that means. Can you keep 2 female bearded dragons together? Yes, if you have a really big enclosure, and even then, I really wouldn't suggest it. Yeah, I do not consent. Yeah. I think we can put Diamond back now, and maybe 311 people. Wow, people showed up for this. Thank you guys so much. This is actually the biggest audience I think that we've had this far into the stream because we're 2 hours in, over 2 hours in. Yeah, best, not looking bad. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've gone all I can for tonight. Hey, no problem. Thank you for lasting this long. It's been a long time. What's your opinion on Enchi ball pythons? I don't know. They're cool. I don't really have an opinion. I'm not really a morph guy, that much. But yeah, I like to see all your different boas. So maybe next stream I'll take up more boas. But they all ate today, so I don't really want to move them. Get a python. Well, do you want me to get Pikachu back out? There, I'll do that. Okay, we can go back. And Pikachu, and then we'll go for like a few more minutes here. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, Pikachu again. He's just like the easiest one to take out, and all the other ones are paired or ate today. So yeah, I don't know why I do them at the same day or same time, but either way. Okay. He is so cute. Yeah, he is. I know. He's adorable. Can you keep 2 female Schneider skinks together? Yes, but do your due diligence stuff. Like, you can't just like willy-nilly throw them together, basically. What kind of python is he? A ball. Yeah, this is a ball python. This is an albino ball python, full-grown male. He's actually pretty big. Most ball pythons, like males, some males don't ever even get this big. Anyway, BJ Bird, I forgot. Sorry, 199. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I usually miss your lives. Happy to be here. I'm happy that you're here too. What's your favorite reptile? My Fiji banded iguana probably now, just because he's like handleable. So yeah. Awesome show support. Rick, thank you so much for coming out. You're here for 2 hours. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate you. You're freaking awesome. And thank you for not judging me for being a shirtless douchebag on stream. Okay. Nick C, $5. What beginner snake would you recommend for an apartment? Rubber boa, because it's small. Corn snake. If you get a corn snake, ball python needs the same size enclosure. Antaresia would be good. Rosy boa if you want something smaller. It depends. Some apartments are big, some are small. So it just depends on the size of your I just here, I want to see. A little boop. Okay, house snakes. Yeah, house snakes would be good too. I don't talk about house snakes enough, but I should, considering I'm friends with Garrett. I like Garrett anyway. You took him and I was laughing. They're so shy. Yep. Okay. Nobody. All right. Yeah, R.I.P. Bob. Sad. Boop away. Oh, I thought he was a female. No, yeah, he's very big for a male. This is a very big male, but he is, in fact, a male. $2,200. You guys are freaking amazing. I can't even believe you guys. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I feel like I'll stay here for another, like, 5 or 10 minutes just because I owe it to you guys. You guys, like, this is pretty crazy. Wickens undresses for Brian Barchuk. That's a weird thing. I didn't mean it to sound as ridiculous as that. What? Okay. Are rhino iguanas legal in Canada? No, because I would have one. That's like my dream reptile is a rhino iguana. So yeah, no. Also, I'm very sweaty, so he's like sticky on me. Okay, my mail is so tiny. Yeah, I got some tiny mails too. That's it. That's the thumbnail. Yeah. So for my thumbnails, I just kind of like, and then I'll take a screenshot. Okay. Britney Spears moment. Yeah, I know if it was like bigger, but it's not. We were you the rare and illegal reptile all along? Yeah, that's it. Mama Wickens is a saint. She is. My mother is so supportive, and I appreciate her. So thanks, Mom, for showing up. Adam shrugs, not drugs. Great job tonight. Thank you so much. I did some shrugs yesterday. My traps are very sore today. Um, I wish I could donate money. Hey, by the way, if you can't donate money, don't feel bad about it. Don't apologize. Like, I get it. Not everybody is in a position where they can donate money. So, all of you who did, thank you. I appreciate you. But if you don't, that's totally fine too. What non reptiles do you own? Well, my dogs. So, Eris, who we call Bear, Flutie, and Steve. That's it. So, thoughts on snake racks? As long as they're done right, there's no problem. Yeah, so, yeah. I can't believe there's 277 of you here after 2 hours. This is pretty amazing. Maybe one day we'll do like I donate to his GoFundMe page. Thank you. That's totally fine. That's just as good, if not better, than donating to the stream. But maybe one day we'll do like a marathon stream where we try to get to like a certain amount for a cause or something. But it's been 2 hours. And my voice is already kind of like leaving me. But this is crazy. Honestly, I just can't believe that all of you guys showed up and you donated as much money as you did, and it's like heartwarming to me. Brian is not only a mentor and a hero to me, but he's also a friend. And as sad as I am about what's going on, I am so happy that the community has come together for him. And this like warms my heart. So I know it's been like jovial and I've been making jokes and sometimes inappropriate ones. And I'm sitting here like a douche with my shirt off. But at the end of the day, this is all for Brian. And I'm so proud that we got to put up $2,200. And I'm proud of all of you. And I'm thankful to all of you who made this come true. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Is there anything else before we sign this off? Because I feel like we've been going for over 2 hours now. And I should, man, this is crazy. You guys are amazing. Okay. You're hot, my man. Thank you. If only you knew how short I was. Pikachu is so cute. Yeah, I know he is. He's really is. So yeah, I'll bring out more of the ball pythons next time maybe. And this stream didn't have any disruption, and like this has been really good so far. So do a collab with Lindsay Nicole. I don't know who that is, but I'll check her out. Him. Sometimes Lindsay's a boy's name. Reptile tattoo or Odin tattoo for my next tattoo. Reptile tattoo. I don't know if I guys ever showed you like this whole arm, but like I can't show the outside, but I think the skink turned out really good. Yeah. Trevin. Yeah. Anyway, can you shout out my kiddo's name? Should have put it. Should have put it there. Also, the shout outs are like, I mean, some people are donating for shout outs, so I guess I gotta be fair. He has brain cancer. Nope. He does not. He has pancreatic cancer, but yeah, which yeah. Anyway, Gary CNA Exotics, one more for the road. Brian is the best. Let's send him some love and our thoughts tonight. So, Brian, thank you. I feel like I'm wearing out my welcome, so I think we'll wrap this up. I want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Brian Barchuk is the man. Thank you so much, all of you who donated. It means the world to me, and I don't know if Brian will ever see this, but at least I can donate this once YouTube pays out. And I'm just so thankful for you guys and everything that you did. And thanks for hanging out with me tonight on a Friday. Please join the Discord. I'd really appreciate that. Maybe I'll pop in later for a voice chat. We'll see. I know it's been going pretty late and I don't have a voice anymore. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Man, you guys are freaking amazing. Why can't I just